All right. Looks like we are live. Fucking microphone. What's going on, everybody? House husband, congratulations, you are first.
I understand that you might know the truth. Rumble people, you might know the truth about the world, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't mean you're better than other people because you believe in God and you think that OnlyFans girls are demons, right? That doesn't make you better than other people who are enjoying life.
C'est sûr tu niaises, dog.
Hearing Sneeko complain about his audience almost feels like I'm hearing Sneeko complain about how Sneeko's always behaved.
And let's be honest, the red pill is dying. It's over.
Speaking of things that are stupid, what? Sneeko.
Did you take? Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman!
What? No.
Bro. I was right. The only people watching this fucking red pill content are like fucking 12-year-old kids. I was right.
Wait.
Sneeko.
We love women. We love women.
But not like transgender.
Jalen donated $2 first dono. Well, thank you, Jalen. Appreciate that. Dude, what? What bleepy sound? I don't hear anything.
Yes, sir. We love everybody.
Max, t'allais loin. Très rapidement, mon ami. Yo, j'étais pas prêt. I was not ready for that shit.
Dude.
In case you're wondering what the average Sneeko fan
Nigga,
looks like.
that shit went that way.
Yeah.
It went left, right. Oh, wow. Hey, yo, so young with, whoa.
At that age, this guy's like 11 or 12 yelling, fuck the women, Andrew Tate.
Shit.
Yikes. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yes, sir. We love everybody. No.
All gays should die.
Whoa, shit.
Whoa.
Hey, March, preach.
What have I done?
Can I get in the video?
Dude, if a fan of mine came up saying, fuck women, kill all gay people, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face, you're a loser. And then Sneeko just goes and takes a photo with them. What the fuck? And I mean, why is he even shocked? He's hanging out with Nick Fuentes, who's literally openly stated he wants to kill all gay people. And he also hates women. Like...
Get
Yeah. Talk to him.
Yo, what's up?
What?
Is it this?
I'm not hearing beeping.
Well, I am.
There's no beeping.
Yeah, there is. And it's waking me up.
It's just funny. I encounter fans all the time. I don't think I've ever encountered anyone below the age of 14.
Or screaming stuff like that.
No. Anytime anyone's ever approached us, it's always been very calm and cordial. Very, very calm and cordial. But just imagining seeing my fans and that's what they yelling. You want to see what his response was to like?
Sure.
They are children and obviously joking.
Obviously
This is
not
how
a
I
joke.
was at 12. But if it sounds egregious to you, blame the rainbow flags in their classroom.
What? Rainbow flags in their classroom are telling them to murder all gay people. What the fuck, dude? Take responsibility.
Blame the media for emasculating men.
No, my guy.
Dude.
No.
What? It's the RC
No,
thing?
my guy. No,
Okay.
my guy.
Something's turning on.
It's your fault for forcing an obvious agenda, not these kids. Boys will be boys. You know, what a lot of the audiences these people foster in regards to people is like a lot of this stuff. Were you ever yelling shit like that when you was a kid? Let's be fair.
No.
I think the biggest I might remember is watching rappers and yell to get money.
See, not vegan beast, donate $2. Drenic beast likes Sfarage, watch at 010.
Million already, and he just did it in like what, 2 years? And how called Tech Lead. And this guy, Coates or Severage, is doing a video on him. Amazing dude. So I want to do a video. He just popped this video up, and I figured, wow, I'm going to do this video on this.
Amazing dude. You realize Sverige openly supports pedophilia and has paid a hitman to kill his ex-girlfriend and child and fled to Asia to avoid arrest. This guy's a fucking idiot.
Because this is important, bro. So let's watch and review this video, what he says. This guy
That is absolutely psychotic for him to say that.
is pretty intelligent, I would say.
To live.
All right, sorry, there's a commercial here. Hold on.
That's why
Get rid of
Bridgestone.
this.
Hey guys, as requested, I'm going to respond to Greg Duchette's response to Tech Lead, whose video I already also responded to. I don't want to make any more videos about Greg Duchette.
Well, what he says, talk about it.
I don't even understand. Why is he supporting Sverige when Sverige is against exercise?
Because they're exhausting the satellite cell pool by doing too much exercise, too much.
Okay, they're all retarded, but thanks for the nation, not vegan.
Anyway, all I'm trying to say is we also grew up with media influences that weren't exactly. It's just he's a negative influence of today.
Yeah.
But even when we were growing up, there's a lot of hip hop artists or whatever you was watching that were sending some wrong messages, and kids was listening and assimilate that stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like rap music made a bunch of my homies gentlemen when I was a kid.
No, but I was not necessarily repeating those stuff.
Maybe not you individually, but the people around you.
Well, you asking me.
I mean, it doesn't make what he's doing fine or good now. It's just recognizing that the same way we had bad influences today, a lot of these red pill losers are a lot of the bad influences for young men today. It's funny because I remember when they were trying to ban Andrew Tate everywhere, a lot of school teachers were saying, oh, this is a negative influence on my students. And the students are coming in and saying all this stuff. And I'm like, you gotta be exaggerating. And then you hear these kids going, kill the gays, Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate. And I'm like, oh, maybe those teachers weren't lying. There's a little bit of that whole him complaining like, oh my God, look at the rainbow flag in the classrooms and all the programming. It's like, bro, you're also programming the kids too.
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it just proves to you that all these people saying Andrew Tate and the red pill community, not only are they horrible towards women, but they're also like super ultra conservative, like fascists who hate gay people, trans people. There's your proof. Like everybody who said that was right.
If your flag is just a woman being beaten up or being hated on or being called stupid or whore, but you got your own flags. And these kids, they fly it proudly. They sing the anthem without even you asking. It's interesting because they keep complaining about the indoctrination of children. But you got a bunch of kids just yelling your name randomly and repeating a bunch of foul shit that you've been saying.
If that's not indoctrination.
You look at these kids, oh my God, look at them yelling pronouns. Look at the kids that you're fostering yelling how much they hate the opposite gender and that they think that gays should be murked.
That's crazy.
Wow. Programming.
And if you ask these kids, they wouldn't even be able to tell you why. So that's where you see the programming. When you're just repeating some stuff, you don't know why. You don't know where that's from. You don't know why you're saying, but you're saying it. Yep. That's programming right there.
Yeah. And let me ask you, when's the last time you seen one of these like purple-head 12-year-olds talk about murking the straight people? But if you keep it in that stack, let me know when y'all heard that. Not from adults. I'm actually talking about kids. Because that's what we saw on screen. We saw kids yelling that shit. I'm all fine with people saying, hey, I don't want this stuff in the classroom. I don't want all the LGBTQ stuff in the classroom. Okay, that's fine. But think about where these kids are getting their messaging.
IRL streaming is what I want to do now. There's only so long. You can only do this for so long.
Really, he paid a man to kill his girlfriend and fled to Asia to avoid jail. What a scumbag.
Yep, Sverige is a complete and utter piece of shit. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Like, how much can you really talk about? Yeah, dating coach, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's like, it's just so much more fun. I can't even lie. And let's be honest, the red pill is dying. It's over. It's over because like there was a lot of hype around this, like, oh, the Matrix, bro, how do we make it out? And then like there's this excitement.
I'm fresh, I'm fit, I'm moisturized, and monetized. You got
And then
This is why when so many people are telling me like, oh man, he's my mentor, it's like this loser barely has his life together, doesn't have any of his own opinions really solidified, changes his opinions every week. One day he's a Muslim, the next day he's doing drugs and threesomes, the next day he's back to the red pill, the next day he's like, red pill's stupid, I'm done with it. It's just, you can't take goofballs like this seriously. And it's not even like I said it before, it's just an age thing. And people are like, oh, that's super dismissive. Like when you're in your early 20s to mid 20s, like you figuring shit out. You're trying to latch onto ideas to feel comfortable with yourself and the world around you. Him switching up like this, everyone's like, oh, it's a grift, he's a liar. Maybe. Or maybe he's just a young man who's realizing that life isn't what I thought it was. And that's normal for people who get into adulthood and start taking on responsibilities and taking on different ideas. That's it. That's it. But the thing is, do you want to spend time listening to young people ramble about shit they barely understand as if they were experts? Me personally, I'm too old for that shit. What about you?
The only reason I know these people is because of you.
Sure.
Way too old for this shit.
Okay.
Like if you're too old for this shit,
Yeah.
I'm geezer old.
Yeah.
Like, but it's all good. I
Oh,
understand
Wally,
it
what's
because
up, man?
I understand it because I was at that state. Like you say stuff that you think you know with so much. Like you're assertive about it and so much. That's the truth. Nothing I know is like I know, cause I know, but you don't know. You don't know shit. And the more you know, the more you realize, shit, I don't know shit about fuck. It's funny because my attitude now at 41 is more of a. There's a lot of shit that I don't know than when I was 20. When I was 20, it was like, well, the thing is, and the Illuminati.
How much you could say about the red pill, right? Get a girl with the low body count, don't watch porn, go to the gym. Boom, done. That's like you sum up most of like, instead of repeating it, and that's when you guys kind of get off on just seeing people like owning, it's like when you're 14 and you watch Ben Shapiro owns libs. Oh yeah, fuck that college girl, stupid bitch. Yeah, yeah. It's like not even anything improving about it. It's just WWE for fucking nerd incels.
And you're the Undertaker.
Facts.
A couple of times you died and you risen from the death. Like, yeah, you participated in that. You were in that. You were one of the main characters.
Again, it's so repetitive, bro. Red pill will never die. No, of course it will never die, dummy. But it's just the red pill is just the truth, you know. And it's just, you know what's really not red pilled? Talking about the red pill all day long, nonstop. Actually being red pill, if you're talking about truth, is going and enjoying life, becoming better every single day, being around good people, having a good circle, enjoying the world. Like that's the best thing you could.
It's so cringy just hearing this guy repeat shit I said to him like a year ago. It's just like, oh yeah, that's what it is. That's the truth. I was like, so when I said it wasn't the truth. But now you're still claiming red pill and you're just repeating what I said. Oh, now life is about community, surround yourself with good people and enjoying yourself. Wow. I don't know. It's just.
When did you say that to him?
I'm not growing out my beard. Stop fucking asking.
Yeah. I'm not talking about family and all this other stuff. He's like, bro, I want to just have 21 bitches. And now he's like, family creation is the most important thing in life. And it's crazy watching someone flip flop in a year like 7 times, and you just realize. The dude tries to be a leader, but he's probably the most impressionable person I've ever met. Every day his ideology.
Hi VG. Hope all's well for you tonight. Wow, I just stumbled upon this pic and this should tell us more about what a piece of shit, scumbag of a human being Sneeko is.
Relatively certain that's photoshopped. But thanks for the donation.
Not his.
Now, this are
where the fuck was the
you have a 50-50 chance of catching an even order predator.
Where was the fucking video we were watching? There we go. Thanks though, bend over.
changes, his vision of the world changes, and it's okay to change. Yeah. But it's like you can't be loud. Like I know what I'm talking about, but you flipping like pancakes.
I got you.
Maple syrup and everything.
It's funny how religious texts will always say that being gay is bad. The gayest thing you could do with the internet, because there's so many possibilities, is argue with other nerds online about religion constantly. That's gayer than being at a gay pride parade. Well, this book, this Trinity, this is the Crusades.
So you're gay. Why are you gay? Like you're describing what you did and peak game. You're gonna probably go back to that too.
I don't think so. Why would he go back to that?
I don't know.
He wants to make money. Listen, this guy just goes where the trends are. He said it. He was on the red pill stuff when it was popping. Now that he's dying, he's off of it. This dude just follows trend. Andrew Tate became Muslim.
Have you heard the news about the Canadian government expelling a senior Indian diplomat? Apparently India killed a prominent Sikh separatist on Canadian soil. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know if it's true or not. I think Jagmeet Singh said it's not true. He doesn't believe it. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, especially with how conservative and radical the Indian government is right now, it wouldn't surprise me. Thanks for the donation, though, Kanwar.
This loser becomes Muslim. Is he a real Muslim? Of course not. But the aesthetic and the veil of religion feels good for him. He gets to go on all these Islamic podcasts. He gets a lot of these new fans who also have issues with women. So it's just a benefit. These guys, they'll just jump on whatever the fucking wave is. But then if you peer behind the curtains, you're like, are you actually living that life that you're claiming? It's like, no, they're not. Right? They're all degenerates. Also, we got a Discord. We got a Reddit. We got a couple side bitches. If you check the description, you can get a video of Abba and Preach uploaded to remote job. Let's go.
I thought we were on the same page. And that's what I realized on my core audience, like the people that come here all the time. If you look at the comments with the video, I did a video with Neon and Jason Love, right? We just got dinner, making jokes, stuff like that. I was asking if he repents. I was asking about if he thinks porn is bad for society. I'm talking about, his religion, stuff like that. I'm talking about everything that you guys always obsess over about to just, make my community happy, right? The comments on Neon's VOD on his YouTube channel compared to my comments on my Rumble channel, the difference is just insane. My Rumble comments, all that's like, Stinko's hanging out with these, Stinko betrayed us. Why is he eating dinner with these people? You should be yelling at whores with Myron right now.
Wait. So you watered grass, now your grass grew, and now you're complaining about grass?
That's facts. You cultivated the most hyper-judgmental audience by being hyper-judgmental everyone. You would watch videos, call people dumb feminists, all this other stuff, this, that, and the third. And then when you realize your audience is exactly a reflection of who you are and how you behave, you want to cry about it.
Look at all this grass.
Hey.
Look at all this grass in my
Rumble audience. You people dictate everything that I do. It would just, I would go insane. All NPCs on Kick. Bro, I understand that you might know the truth. Rumble people, you might know the truth about the world, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't mean you're better than other people because you believe in God and you think that OnlyFans girls are demons, right? That isn't.
Well, Sneako's dumb, but we already knew that. Alright, these are some long videos. Especially this one. Holy fuck, but...
React to this.
Let me see, Dodo.
Next year, America goes to the polls. Donald Trump is running for president while under criminal indictment. This, the man who back in 2016 consistently accused you of law breaking and actively...
Hi VG. Did you miss me? I missed you so much today. I couldn't stop thinking of your whiny broccoli ass. Anyway.
Just gonna skip that, but thanks, I'm Negra.
Encouraged chance of lock her up directed at you. It's pretty ironic, isn't it, that he...
To be fair, Hillary probably did commit a crime. It's just that she was completely cooperative. with the FBI, whereas Trump wasn't.
He's now a former president that could face a jail term. How does it make you feel?
Well, I always thought about him, and if you follow him, I think you can see it as well. He accuses people of doing things he himself is doing. It's a form of psychological.
Trump cannot win again. If he does, we're doomed.
I think the likelihood of him winning is very, very small. I think the only reason he really won the first time around was because of Hillary Clinton.
I'm so glad that I'm vegan and don't have to worry about ever becoming a person like this dumb bitch suffering from this LMFAO.
I'll take a look at that in a second. Thanks for the donation, Ben. But yeah, Hillary was the perfect person for him to run against because she's the most unlikable fucking crazy bitch ever. Thanks for the donation though, Dodo. San Jose mom loses arms and legs after eating fish contaminated with flesh-eating bacteria. I don't know if any vegetables can get contaminated with flesh-eating bacteria. I know they can get contaminated with E. coli. But, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Don't eat meat. Probably wasn't worth it. Thank you, Bend Over.
Projection, and I always thought that his record in business in particular, but then as we saw him in politics and government, he was someone who cared nothing about rules, he cared nothing about the law. So he has been indicted, and there may be others as well, but he has said he's going to keep running, and there's nothing in our current system of laws that would prevent him from running, but even if he gets the Republican nomination, he cannot, in my view, be reelected president.
Why can't he be reelected
because
if
I think
he gets
people,
the nomination?
I think people are, more people are on to him and his behavior than they were before. He has a hard core of support that is likely to help him win the Republican nomination, but in a general election against President.
Yeah, in a general election, his popularity is going to wane like crazy. It's just his sycophants that will help him win the primary.
President Biden, I do not believe he can win.
So you don't think he can win? Do you think he's a bigger threat to Biden than DeSantis?
It's hard to tell. I mean, DeSantis is unproven. Nobody really outside of Florida knows very much about him. And in Florida, they're watching him do crazy things. So I actually believe that President Biden will be reelected, regardless of who the Republican nominee is.
Do you ever worry that President Biden, he will be in his 80s in a second term, is too old for the job?
I feel like I could do the job. I'm in, my mid-70s.
No way she could do the job. She was having fucking seizures during the Trump campaign.
Yeah. Well, you could run in 2028.
Well, I doubt that. But I think it really should be a matter of...
I think her analysis is accurate overall. But yeah, I hate Hillary. All right. Oh, wait, this is the wrong video. How to make thousands weekly with affiliate marketing. And it says $900 a day on the thumbnail. So just keep in mind, he's essentially stating if you follow this advice, you can make $900 a day. You do not make much money at all with affiliate marketing. The only way you can do that is if you're selling something with very good margins. So there's like 100% or more markup on what the product is actually worth. And you're very famous and you can get a lot of people to use your affiliate link. That's the only way. Otherwise, like, again, if you're a normal fucking person, you're not going to make money with affiliate links. With the stupid thing he's doing... basically it's like a copy of what Andrew Tate did with the Hustlers University, and the War Room. He's doing the same thing. There's practically no overhead cost for that, right? It's just a bit of time commitment. and it's like a glorified Facebook page as well. If you have a big channel like him, 2.2 million subs, what you're selling is extremely expensive. You could argue it's like over 1,000% markup with what he's selling, because he's not actually selling anything. It's just a bit of his time. Yeah, it would make him a lot of money. But like, again, most people are going to be selling products. You're not really going to make money doing affiliate marketing. Dodo $92, but what will happen if he does win again in 2024? I think the world might end. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Jeffrey's sat in his bedroom. He's got poor posture. He's staring into his computer screen and he's trying to figure out which business model he should get into. He starts an agency, but then like most people, he makes no money. He tries YouTube because he wants to be like the sexy guy in the bathrobe that he keeps seeing, but he doesn't really feel comfortable on camera. It makes him kind of cringe and he worries if his parents might end up watching his videos. And so he's back to square one, not knowing how he can make money online and become the entrepreneur
Thanks
that he
for
wants
the
to
gifted
become.
sub.
And it's
Isaac.
only then that one of Jeffrey's friends, Jerby asks Jeffrey where he got that water bottle from. And Jeffrey just...
You are not going to make $900 a day selling water bottles through affiliate links. Hate to break it to you, dude. If it was that easy making money, guess what? Everybody'd be rich.
casually says, yeah, it's from Amazon. I'll send you the link that I bought it from.
Hello Richard the First, hope all is well. Do WTF is the deal with all of these dumbass plant-based apologists that promote baby steps and vegetarianism, and what do you think is the #1 reason why they act like this? Also, when was the last time you jacked off?
Jacked off last night. It's just watching some good old hentai. I think the main reason there's people who do that sort of shit is because they're too afraid to actually have a good teeth-grinding argument with somebody, honestly. I think a lot of those people also don't believe in the concept of animal rights, even if they call themselves animal rights activists. So, the sort of welfarist, they default to the sort of welfarist position. Thanks for the donation, though, vegan black cock. Appreciate it.
Jeffrey quickly goes onto the Amazon affiliates page, gets the affiliate link for the water bottle, sends it to his friend Jerby, and Jerby actually buys it through.
Yeah, so that's not how affiliate links really work. Usually what happens, unless there's a really significant cost savings, so say if something costs like $1,000 and through an affiliate link you could save $100, $150, somebody might send their friend an affiliate link, but like again, he's using an example of a water bottle, so the water bottle might be like $5-10. Save 10% with an affiliate link. Let's just assume that's 50 cents to $1. No one shares affiliate links like this. You generally see affiliate links in like basically paid promotions on a YouTube video or something. People don't share around affiliate links. Please show us your BBC. Well, join my OnlyFans.
Through the link. Jeffrey has just made his first $1.16 online. Fast forward 3 years.
Sorry, what? I think he fucked up here. I gotta listen to this again.
And Jeffrey just casually says, yeah, it's from Amazon. I'll send you the link that I bought it from. Jeffrey quickly goes onto the Amazon affiliates page. Then, that one of Jeffrey's friends, Jeffrey quickly goes onto the Amazon affiliates page, gets the affiliate link for the water bottle, sends it to his friend Jerby, and Jerby actually buys.
Oh, so this Jeffrey is the one sending affiliate links. Okay, dude, just do that 900 more times every single day, and then, yeah, I guess you can make $900 a day. That's a lot of fucking water bottles, dude. This guy is out of his fucking mind. Generally speaking, if you're, let's say if you have like a YouTube channel or something, and you have affiliate links, it is astronomically high if you get 1% of people who watch the video to actually buy whatever's on the affiliate link. That is outrageously pie in the sky high. I think I got around those numbers when I first released my t-shirts. So those videos got something like a few tens of thousands of views, like maybe 40, 50, 60,000. And about 1% of people bought the t-shirts. So I ended up making like, I think around $4,000 or $5,000 in the first month I sold the t-shirts. And then obviously it like dipped down once everybody who was interested bought. But yeah, these numbers that he's talking about where, $900 a day, the amount of fucking products you could possibly have an affiliate link for that you could give to people that people will click on and have an interest in buying, you would have to have like basically an audience like PewDiePie to be able to make that kind of money every day. And even then, I don't even think PewDiePie could make those sorts of numbers through affiliate links. It would probably be more realistic for PewDiePie over the long run to make maybe $100 or $200 a day off of affiliate links, and he gets millions of views per video. Like, it's just not realistic.
Is it through the link? Jeffrey has just made his first $1.16 online. Fast forward 3 years, after carrying on that momentum, Jeffrey's in Thailand in a beautiful cafe, beautiful sunset outside. He opens up his...
Well, he'd have to be in Thailand because he wouldn't be making much money off of fucking affiliate links, so he has to go to a third world country where the living standards are way lower and cost of living is way lower.
His laptop, he goes onto Stripe, and there's a cool 10K in the monthly income. He's enjoying the digital nomad freedom that he's always wanted. And it was all from an interesting business model that he didn't actually know much about.
By the way, I've done affiliate sales before, and it wasn't really for the interest of making money. It was more for the interest of promoting a good product. So if you go to my channel, like any of the videos I upload, I might have forgot on one of the debates I had. But, yeah, so I have the affiliate link for the, Vigor vegan pet food thing. I think I get something like 10%. It's somewhere around there. I think in total, for the last, 2 years or something, I've been promoting it. I think I made something like $300. So that's what you can expect from an affiliate link. If you think you're going to make money through an affiliate link, you're fucking delusional. The only time you're going to really make anything off an affiliate link is if there's some other benefit to working with a company. So they might offer you some product as well. So if you're, I don't know, selling a protein powder through an affiliate link, you might get 10% off of each protein sale through the affiliate link. You're going to make pennies, but they might send you a tub of protein each month, something like that. That's really all you're getting from an affiliate link. Hamza's a fucking moron. He's saying this, by the way, so he can promote his stupid dumb fucking Adonis program, where he gives you these pie in the sky fucking ideas that you can be like a millionaire by just doing stupid shit like this, and it'll never make you any money.
When I worked in a homeless shelter, I would do night shifts. So imagine here's me in the middle of the night. I'm talking 1 a.m.,
this is
2
a new
a.m.,
story.
3 a.m., 4 a.m. In this, essentially this house where these homeless guys would get put in from the council, and that I would be sat in like the locked basement underneath with like, the gated doors and everything. And the idea was you just kind of like sit there for your shift, the 8 hours. Sometimes I'd do a 16-hour shift. I'm not even joking. I've done 16-hour shifts through the night. And you just kind of sit there, you kill time.
Well, that sounds like a security job to me. That's not atypical.
And you fall asleep a little bit, you wake up, and when the homeless guys want to get through the main door, they just press the little buzzer, you open up the phone thing, and they're just supposed to tell you their name. After a little while, you begin to recognize, oh yeah, this guy's got a limp, he went out. They go out at 4 a.m. And this is a side note, but it's a very interesting story about these homeless guys who used to stay in this shelter that I used to work in. They would...
Yeah, this sounds like a security job, and the chances of a homeless shelter hiring security sounds weird. The story is a little strange.
Have this ringleader where 2, 3, 4 a.m. one guy would get out of his bedroom and with speed, out of nowhere, so I'm looking at the CCTV kind of sleepy and
yeah,
stuff,
I'm doing
and out
just
of nowhere,
fine.
one guy gets out of his bedroom and with speed, walking across all of the corridors, banging on each door. Within seconds, each door opens, every guy's dressed and ready to go. 10 homeless guys literally leave all at once outside of the building. They're outside. Here's me in the basement right here, 5 meters away, locked underneath.
As I'm sure you already know, I'm a black guy and I often get shamed from members of my community, especially black women, for having a preference for either lighter-skinned or Eurocentric type women. Are they just jealous assholes? Also, diet looking good.
Well, they want the D. So, look, usually when you see girls complaining about the women that you're dating or have a preference for, they want your D. So, yeah, I mean, that happens with any time a girl gets jealous. She's gonna say, talk shit about either your preferences in women, or they're gonna talk shit about the women that you're interested in. So there has to be just a lot of black girls who like you. I don't know if you get that from black dudes too. I've never experienced that. It's usually black women I've seen do that. That's the only thing I can really figure. Thanks for the donation though, Son Goku, and thank you. I am dieting hard and I have gotten a fair bit leaner. Appreciate the donation, dude. So I don't understand this. He's in a basement, but he can see people outside. I don't know how this basement he's talking about works, but I mean, normally when you have a basement, and he said it's a house. Usually homeless shelters aren't actual houses either, but why is the opacity so fucking low? You got a house. Say that's the door. And then this is the ground. And then underneath is the basement. Let's have stairs leading up outside. And let's say this is Hamza. How is he going to see a bunch of homeless people outside? Like, the story isn't adding up. So how is he gonna, like, see these people? It's not... It's either, like, a very strange structure, or this is... Shut up. It's either a very strange structure, or something's a fib about the story.
See literally 10 guys stood outside on the CCTV. They're all just sat, like, you know, talking, whatever, chatting, smoking. Again, the same ringleader guy, and he was younger than all of them. He was literally 19 years old. He walks off, everyone follows him. Okay, sweet, you know, I've got a few minutes, you know, they've went, I'm making some tea, whatever. You probably won't believe me. Every single time they would come back, what do you think I saw them with? These 10 homeless guys go out at 4 a.m. Do you think they came back empty?
There is almost no fucking chance you will ever have homeless people leaving at 4 a.m. unless they're like drug addicts. If you're in a homeless shelter, your shit gets stolen all the fucking time. And I think they also have a curfew too, so if you don't stay there, your bed's gone. So this story doesn't make any sense. I think he's fucking lying.
Empty-handed. Why do you think they went out at that time? They would genuinely, they left just like them, like, you know, not visually carrying anything. They would genuinely...
Yeah, okay, he's lying. When he does this shit, like, what do you think they did? What do you think they did? They would leave and they'd come back, and what do you think happened? Like, he'll keep repeating himself over and over again because he's thinking about what bullshit to say next. So the story isn't true. None of this makes any sense. So first of all, we have the logical problem of him working in a basement, but somehow able to see people outside. Also, the way homeless shelters work is if you leave, you can get your shit stolen easily. You're not going to just leave at 4 a.m. with your shit left behind for people to steal, and your bed might be gone. So if they don't see you and there's other people who want a bed, you're not going to be able to come back. It's first come, first serve. So this doesn't make any fucking sense.
Every single night, come back with like 3 bikes, holding like big computer monitors. One's holding a laptop like this, just like playing with it and shit. Literally.
Hamza's story really needs to.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Yeah, he's bullshitting. He is absolutely bullshitting. Thanks for that donation, Hamza's not Dean.
Like whatever the fuck they're holding, maybe like a games console or something. I'm not even taking the piss. They'd walk in like ants that are carrying like, you know, the recent food that they've caught. Just like boom, boom, boom. There was even such a problem that even my manager started to say like we can't let them bring more bikes in because it was just covering like the hall. Anyone who lives in Manchester, in Fallowfield, I guarantee that if you ever had something robbed from your house, I guarantee it was by these guys because they were good at this. They'd go empty-handed and come back 2, 3, 4 bikes, all laptops, whatever it was, and iPhones and stuff. And then after that, it was like clockwork. They were all hungry as well, so they'd knock onto the basement part. So here's me like trying to sleep. Suddenly there's like a homeless
at 4 a.m. He's lying.
Guy in the window of the thing, literally like a meter away from me, in the window of the door. Yeah, bro, can you open up?
So apparently this is a homeless shelter that isn't first come, first serve. You actually live there, and he was working as a maid, making people food whenever the fuck they felt like it? This is bullshit.
I get some breakfast. He's got to walk through my bit to get to the kitchen, which is supposed to be locked at this time. We're not supposed to let them in. I don't even know why I did it, but I would just let them in all the time as well. So here's me, literally 4 a.m. This guy's just robbed someone, and here he is inside the same room as me, and then 10 guys walk past my room. And you know what's weird? These guys, they're thieves, they're drug addicts and stuff. they were super respectful. They'd walk in like, oh yeah, thank you for your work and everything. Oh yeah, like, oh, you're watching this thing. Oh, well, what are you working on today? Like, I'd be there with my laptop, which is the point of this video. So that was a quick side tangent in case you were interested. I've worked some weird fucking jobs. But anyway, here I am.
Yeah, and again, it sounds like he was working security. Like, it's pretty fucking rare to have actual security at a homeless shelter. And what does he mean working on anything? If you're working a security job, you're watching YouTube videos or fucking playing like WoW or something. You're not working on like none of this adds up. He's just full of shit.
Working on the laptop, night shift, 4 a.m. in this homeless accommodation, trying to make money online.
What does he mean night shift? He said it's a 16-hour shift.
And I'm trying the different business models that you've probably seen, copywriting. I didn't know about agency at the time, but I did hear about it from E-Man. YouTube, coding, freelancing, making graphics and animations, rapping, dropshipping, flipping. I tried so many different businesses all at once. I actually went down the YouTube route. Now,
he is lying.
Come on, really? They fired this person from a daycare for this SMHLMFAO.
I'll take a look at that in a second, Ben. Appreciate the donation. Yeah, so if Hamza tried doing affiliate links, drop shipping, all these different means of making money, he would have figured out that they're all bullshit. You don't make any money doing this. And especially with drop shipping, you're not guaranteed to make any money. You might actually lose a little bit. The only reason he's telling you the story is so that he can convince you, oh, I've been doing this for a long time and I was able to make like a living doing this or some shit. And we know how he makes his money. He makes his money off YouTube, and he just recently did this Adonis thing because he's copying Andrew Tate. So he's never made any money doing shit like affiliate sales. Let me take a look at this. Daycare worker fired and arrested for terrifying children with a ghost face mask. Yeah, I'd probably fire that person. I'd want that kid fired. Or that person fired. I don't know why they did that. I think it's inappropriate for them to scream at kids. Yeah, fuck them. They should be fired. Especially the screaming. That's what I don't like. Thanks for the donation, though, Ben. Appreciate it.
How are you feeling tonight? Eat before stream? What is Hamza's shtick tonight?
Oh, he is lying about affiliate marketing, claiming it'll make you a ton of money and he's an expert in it, so that you sign up to his Adonis school and give him money, and then you lose money because he doesn't have any information of worth to actually share with you. But he makes money off of you, and it's basically 100% profit because he's selling his knowledge, or lack thereof. So that's what's going on. Feeling good, Sam. I ate a while before stream, not right before stream, but I'm doing good. Thanks for the donation, man. And this is the last day of training at the week, so I have 2 rest days coming up. Tomorrow, I'm just going to chill with Jasmine, and the next day, I'm going to meet up with Turkey Tom, another YouTuber, and just have dinner. I'm going to show him a really good vegan restaurant. Thanks for the donation, though.
Thought on Sam Sulek, is he natty? A lot of his followers seem to think so and have been following some of his more dangerous advice. You should do a natty or not, or worst of the fitness on him.
He's obviously not natty. There's no point in doing a natty or not on him. If you think Sam Sulek is natty, you're the type of person to think Santa Claus is real. So, there's no point. I'm never going to do a natty or not on somebody like him. Because he's just obviously blatantly on steroids. It's kind of like if you were to see a fucking crack addict on the street screaming and yelling and like fucking begging for money and shit with like fucked up tattered clothes and they're homeless. Do I have to do a crack addict or not on them? Like, I think it's pretty obvious they're a crack addict. I've seen his shitty diet and everything. Like, again, there's not really much point. Everybody knows what good and bad foods are for the most part. Like, he's drinking a fucking gallon of chocolate milk, fucking eating like a whole box of Krispy Kreme donuts. I don't think I really need to tell anybody that sort of diet is bad for you. But thanks for the donation, Dr. Pepper III. I am going to make a response to that jackass internet archivist. It's not going to be, I'm not going to respond to everything in that video because there's no point. It's just bullshit that like happened 10 years ago. I'm just going to respond to the portion where he criticized veganism, essentially. But thanks, Dr. Pepper III. Appreciate it.
I've made really good success with it. But what you may not have seen is that this path was very difficult. I sacrificed a lot.
He made no success. This guy was like working a normal menial job and also going back and forth between living with his mom until he made it big on YouTube. So that's total bullshit. He never made any money doing shit like affiliate sales.
To get to this point. And I'm not saying that in some like woe is me kind of thing. I'm just saying that as like just a brutal fact. My like true fans who really know about my story, who have maybe met me in person, know the truth of this. I've sacrificed a lot. Like, so at that point I was living out. I had moved out of the home. You know, I felt like an adult and everything. I had a girlfriend that I was living with. She was like a gamer girl that...
Did you just finish a super hard workout session?
No. I worked out in the morning. It wasn't terribly difficult. It was just a lot of pull-ups and rowing. I didn't have to do deadlifts. It was just good mornings, which are relatively easy. And I went for a bike ride. That's it. Thanks for the donation, though, Sam. Appreciate it. The workouts are, in general, feeling a bit easier, just because my aerobic capacity is a fair bit better. But thanks, Sam.
I used to play video games with. I was living like most guys' dreams. I gave all that up, split up with her, left my apartment, moved back home to my parents' house, which you can say is a bit of a hit to your
Okay, buddy. Nobody moves back in with their parents if they're doing well in life, okay? Like, fuck right off. He moved back in with his parents out of necessity, so that's just fucking horseshit. Like, what the fuck is this?
And suddenly I'm in my parents' house where, you know, we've had family problems. I felt like, you know, I'm the youngest child and everything, and I took all that as a hit to just come back and focus on YouTube. Since then, I ended 3 relationships, dating 3 girls, because it felt like they were...
You did not end 3 relationships. These 3 girls left you because you're a lying, like, just annoying person. Once they go out with you for a while and they see what you're like, they're just done with you. The idea that anybody would want a long-term relationship with you after seeing what you're actually like, a manipulative fucking liar who bullshits fucking constantly, yeah, nobody wants to fucking stay with you. They left you. Stop the cap.
But like too much of a distraction away from my work here. I dedicated everything. I sacrificed a lot. I worked ruthlessly on YouTube day in and day out from May 2020 to this point.
By the way, this is the same. He's saying he worked ruthlessly on YouTube. He's admitted that he only spends an average of maybe 3 hours per week on his YouTube videos. He only needs to like film for maybe 20-30 minutes, hands the video off to an editor, then he's done.
How much is Hamza worth?
I have no idea. So he's claimed that he's made something like $200,000 off of his Adonis school in the last like 6 months or something. So he's making good money on the Adonis school. He was claiming he was making around like it was a pretty wide gap, somewhere between $15,000 to $30,000 on his YouTube channel per month. That's what he claims. When he was uploading more and getting more views, I could believe it. But he ended up transitioning away from making videos so often, and I think it's because he was getting demonetized. So a lot of his videos are extremely toxic, stupid, and there's some like themes like misogyny in these videos that it would be understandable why they get demonetized. So I think he was getting demonetized so much that he just stopped putting an effort into YouTube. Apparently he moved back in with his parents after moving to Dubai. I guess he was worried about the lack of money that was coming in. And then he ended up getting the idea for this Adonis school. It's literally a ripoff of Andrew Tate's like Hustler University, basically. So I don't know. I don't know. Like apparently he's making good money right now, but it's coming from him.
Or dick.
Thank you for that non-wib. Appreciate the donation. So apparently he's making good money right now, but like this is all coming from him, and he's a liar. So I don't know how to really figure how much money he's making. Since he's living with his parents, probably not as much as he'd like. So that's the only thing I can figure. Again, like nobody who's successful is moving back in with their parents. But thanks for the donation, Sam.
Are you gonna play Separate Ways on stream? Trailer and gameplay?
I've already seen the trailer and gameplay. I reacted to it on the previous stream, but yeah, when it comes out, I'm going to play it, for sure. Thanks for the donation, Adam. And thanks for the donation, Sam.
3 years later, I haven't done many, like I have done some, but I haven't done many like normal people, you know, nights out with drinking and drugs and stuff. I have done some, I won't lie to you, but yeah. I've had to learn how to hire people. But this is the case with YouTube, you know, I had to learn how to hire.
Yeah, he has never hired anybody. What he does is anybody who's working with him isn't an employee. An employee is a specific thing. You have to have an actual register. He lives in the UK too. So you have to have a registered business. They have to be an employee. They have to have some sort of pay agreement. And that goes along with other benefits as well. So you can't just fire them. You have to give them like a severance, stuff like that. They're not his employees. They're freelancers. So he's full of shit. He just gets some of his friends to edit his videos for him and shit like that. But that's not an employee. That's a freelancer. You're paying them freelance based on the work they do. So he's full of shit.
I had to learn how to set up the product I'm selling, the sales page, get better at being on YouTube, be in the public eye, receive comments which are positive and negative. Everyone knows your life story. There's a lot that went into this, right? So what I'm saying is, becoming a YouTuber was very difficult. Now, when I really understood about this different business model that I'm going to teach you about today, I'm still glad that I became a YouTuber, but I'm not going to lie. I genuinely do think that what we're going to cover today is the best business model for complete beginners. You might think that I would have said that for YouTube. Not really. I think
the best business model for complete beginners is to try to find somewhere you can live that is minimally expensive. So somewhere where there's cheap rent. And like, especially these days, that can be pretty fucking difficult. So you might want to consider just living with your parents for a while. Minimize your expenses. So maybe just like buy a video game or two a month, have a Netflix subscription, eat like basic food, don't eat out, like always eat at home, stuff like that. And just work, save money. That's the best fucking advice you can get to give to somebody who wants to, become an entrepreneur, make money, just live better, minimize your expenses and just try to make more fucking money. These affiliate sales won't do fucking shit for you. It's just a waste of time.
I think YouTube is not for like complete beginners. It can be, but I think YouTube is better for, I mean, you can still be a complete beginner, but if you're just gonna...
You're not gonna make any money on YouTube, okay? There's a billion YouTubers. A lot more people are better than you at it. You probably don't have the charisma, the intelligence, the creativity, the skill, the plain dumb luck to ever be a YouTuber. So claiming that making a YouTube channel is a good beginner business move, no. You need a big combination of things, and you're probably not going to be good at it or make any money.
Start off with absolutely nothing, I actually really would recommend affiliate marketing. That's why I'm making this full guide. With total transparency, I'm making this full guide because I've just opened up my own affiliate program, which I think is very, very good, by the way. And so I benefit in some ways if you join that. And so that's why obviously I'm making this video. I'm not going to lie to you like, oh yeah, by the way.
Well, no shit. You're the one who fucking benefits because you're making money. You give people a tiny little smidgen of a kickback, but your profit margin is like over 1,000% because you're not actually selling anything. So when you give somebody an affiliate link, like his course is something like $500, if you give them like a 10% kickback, yeah, that's fairly good in terms of like affiliate sales. If they can even make the sale, $500 is pretty steep for a lot of people. So they'd get back like what, $50 or some shit from one sale, but they're only gonna, like, they'd be lucky to even make one sale.
Is that Adonis School the one we saw earlier? Where he teaches men how to be hustlers?
Kind of. He does bullshit like this on the Adonis School where he lies about how to make money. But yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for the donation, Sam. Oh. So yeah, he might be able to claim, oh, you make so much money off of each sale. So if one sale earns you $50, if you make 10 sales, then, that's $500. That's pretty good. Okay, well, the actual product costs $500. So how many people are going to buy a $500 product off your affiliate link? Not many fucking people, but each sale that he makes basically like 1,000% profit or more. Like, again, this costs him no money. So he just gets all the money. Like, no shit, this benefits you.
Hey, like, that's I'm self-interested, of course I am, like everyone else is. But at the same time, I think it would serve you well if you're a complete beginner, if you felt a bit directionless, you kind of like, you're growing the YouTube channel maybe a little bit, but it's maybe a bit inconsistent, you're not really loving it, you kind of done it just because it was like something to try, and you're in that state that I was, where you're literally just on the computer, just trying to like try different things, and you'd be happy, you don't care what you do, you'd be happy making like $1,000 a month. Is the answer to that yes? You don't really care what you do?
Okay. I have a pretty big channel, even though, yeah, my popularities fell off and all that shit. I'm not uploading as much, this and that. I still have a much bigger fucking channel than 99.9% of fucking YouTubers, okay? So if somebody has a YouTube channel where, again, you're talking about your average YouTuber, the chances that they'd even be able to make any money through AdSense is extremely low. Especially now, like what, you need at least 1,000 subscribers, something like a really high amount of watch hours total. Most people aren't even able to get to the point where they can even monetize their channel. And when they do, they're literally making like $50, $60, if that. They're just not making the fucking views. Right now, I make about $1,500 per month off of my YouTube channel, either directly through AdSense or through memberships. So keep that in mind. And like, I'm easily able to just upload videos and get a few thousand views per video. And you can say, oh, it's only a few thousand views. That's nothing. Like, again, 10K, 9K, 13K, 18K. So if I upload something that's a little more interesting, a little more funny, yeah, I'll make more views, more money. If I upload something a little more mundane, like a rollerblade review, it'll be between 10, 15K, something like that. That's way more than what most people are going to make. Most people are going to make a few hundred views per video. You'd be lucky if you break 1,000 or 2,000. And I'm making 1,500 per month. So for him to say his average viewer who's uploading to YouTube and trying to grow their channel can make 1,000 per month, you are so fucking delusional. You are out of your goddamn mind. Like, by the way, I can actually show you my channel analytics. Let me just go to my YouTube studio. I can show you what I make on each video. And it'll give you some sort of idea. Here we go. So, Frank Tufano's horrible tattoo. That was a short video, but it got 10,000 views. So... wait, actually, let me go to the analytics. So, how do you... they changed the fucking analytics page. See video analytics. So, okay, a video that got 10,000 views made... can you guys see this? Yeah, made $15. Okay? That video made $15 and it got 10,000 views. Let me just... yeah, I think this can... this was like several... yeah, I think this was like 2 hours long. This got 13,000 views. $68 for 13,000 views on a longer form video. Let's see. This video got 7,460 something. $45. So that's the kind of money you can expect if you're uploading to YouTube. It's not much. You have to be making, like, again, probably at least $60,000 views per video. You have to be uploading very regularly if you want to make several thousands of dollars per month. And that's hard. Again, no one is going to be able to do that. Like these YouTubers that you watch, I don't know who you watch besides me, but whatever channels you're watching, where they're making those sorts of videos that are getting either tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of views per video, that is a tiny, tiny, tiny minority of YouTubers. So again, this isn't your average person who can start uploading and making that money.
VG, I went through a trauma recently and the effects that it caused is I experience psychosis. And I noticed I act like someone that I'm not when I'm relaxed, and when I'm being myself I have to put effort into being myself from gaslighting. How do I fix this?
Probably a combination of psychotherapy and drugs, so I would go see a psychiatrist. I'm not a medical professional, so, yeah, go seek professional help. I don't know how to fix your problems. Go to a doctor, get a referral to a psychiatrist, and maybe take some antipsychotic medication. Whatever they recommend. Thanks for the donation, Gosh.
Fuck. Coble.
Thank you for that, non-wib. Appreciate the donation.
How many subscribers does Hamza have?
He has a lot. He has 2.2 million subscribers as of today. Thanks for that donation, Sam.
As long as it's not some like weird shit or like horrible stuff. If you made like $1,000, 1K per month, it would probably transform your life completely, right? Affiliate marketing is the best way to do that. You know why?
Okay, yeah, so with the YouTube channel where you're only making a few hundred views per video, you're going to make 3,000 or 4,000 extra dollars per month with affiliate links. That is the most delusional thinking imaginable. You would see those numbers if you were making views in the millions, not in the hundreds.
You don't need your own product. You literally sell someone else's product. You don't need to make your own sales page.
Yeah, so if you're selling someone else's product, you're not making any money, jackass. You have to sell your own product to make money.
Page because they use their own sales page. You don't deal with like customer service things. You don't get your own customers or anything like that.
So I'll tell you the best way to go about doing this if you ever want to try, and I would recommend not even bothering. If, let's say you run a YouTube channel where you do mountain biking content, you say, like, maybe review e-mobility devices, so like scooters, electric bicycles, stuff like that, and maybe you do some DIY stuff, or maybe you'll attach, make your own electric bikes where you'll attach an electric motor and battery to a normal bike. If you run a channel like that, what you'd end up doing if you want to do this sort of e-marketing sales thing is you would set up your own drop shipping page. And then if anybody has an interest in the types of things you do, like making your own electric bikes or DIY projects, you then link to your drop shipping page where there's like a complete guide of the things you need to build a certain thing, and then you can make direct sales that way. It's still not great. You're not selling your own product, but the margins are way fucking better than if you're doing affiliate links. You're not just making 5 or 10% off of each sale. You're making more than that. That's the only really realistic way to go about this if you actually want to make money. But again, like the likelihood of you being able to even be successful doing that, like make an extra $3,000-4,000 per month, it's a pie in the sky idea. You need a big channel, and most people can't grow their channel to that size. Thy Only Path, $22. Whichever monks discovered seitan and soy meat should have the same notoriety as Thomas Edison and Albert Einstein. I bought vegan duck and Hong Kong barbecue meat with crispy, fatty red exterior. So fucking amazing. Also react. I think seitan has been around for like a few hundred years, actually. It's pretty old, and I think it did originate in like Asia. Because, yeah, a lot of those monks are like, they don't eat meat. Let's see, juiciest steak.
Everyone should know how to make this steak.
That looks good. Damn.
This is divine. That tastes like meat. Thank you. No, I'm telling myself, I can't believe it.
Mushroom.
Oh, man. Dude, that is so good.
Aaron Franklin, king of bar.
I'm going to show 3 different ways to make the mushrooms like bleeding steaks. I'll show groove
Weird.
from my own.
So it's all mushroom. That is fascinating.
Just going to let. I need that texture. Just. I think that's not what I want. I want the entire.
I think the problem would end up being actually getting those fucking mushrooms, but yeah, that looks damn good, dude. Holy shit. Thanks for the donation, Thy Only Path.
Do you think Hamza likes drinking melted poop cocoa? His poopy skin and poopy eyes makes me think maybe. It's making me horny. I bet his robe is covered with crusty cum stains and shit streaks on the inside. He spends all his money on gay necklaces.
I wouldn't be surprised if he at least smelled his own farts, but yeah, he does look like somebody who'd eat his own shit. Thanks for the donation, Microwave Poop.
Hey VG, just to clarify, what type of medication would you recommend based on my traumatic experience? I've been talking to my friend who has a BA in psychology who recommended taking anti-anxiety medication. Is that a good idea?
Okay, I'm not a doctor. Talk to a doctor about that. I can't prescribe you anything, so why do you even want my opinion? Thanks for that donation though, Gosh.
You literally just sell someone else's product, which is already a good product. It's amazing. So imagine that story I told you about Jeffrey. Jeffrey's already got something that he likes, like this water bottle he drinks from. Someone asks Jeffrey, where's the water bottle from? I want to buy one. And Jeffrey gives them the affiliate link. Because when Jeffrey is, like, let's use a real example. When I'm drinking from this bottle, I'm actually selling it to you. Now, I'm a man of influence.
No, you're not. Most people watching a video, if you do not mention it, will not think to look for an affiliate link in the description.
That's right. There's lots of people who follow me. There's lots of people who want to be like more like me. And so when you naturally see me with anything, the bathrobe, the necklace, there's a fair percentage of people who watch who naturally will want the things that I've got. It's just how influence works, right? Now, if I start to describe, oh, by the way, this bottle it's full stainless steel, so it's not estrogenic. You know what that's doing? When I mention something good about this bottle, I'm selling it to you. When you say something good about a product, you're actually selling it already. The point of the business model of affiliate marketing is that if you're selling something like that already, because I'm selling it to you, even if I'm not making any money, if I just tell you, yeah, this is a good bottle, yeah, I like it, it's just steel, it's better than a plastic bottle, you're more likely to buy it because I've just said that. I'm selling it to you, but most people will sell you something like that, but not even making.
Doesn't fucking matter. Again, for the amount of sales you're talking about, it's just incredibly unrealistic. If you only have an audience of, say, 3,000 or 4,000 subs, you get maybe 200, 300, 500 views per video, something like that. Maybe some of them break 1,000. A pie in the sky estimate, astronomically successful estimate, would be 1% of the viewers will buy something in the description that you're selling, either directly through you or through an affiliate link. Even with that incredibly high ratio, you're not making an extra 3,000-4,000 a month with affiliate links.
Susu jurorus use you 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 jurorus. Thank
you for that, 9014. Excellent spam as always. Appreciate the donation, sir. Did I take a cap and gown photo senior year? I never went to my high school graduation, and I never took any graduation photos.
Fuck it. Shloop. Gluck gluck, cough cough, I'm sorry, gawk 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 gluck gluck gawk 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 gluck gluck gawk 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 gluck gluck gawk 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 gluck gluck gawk. Yeah, you like my eye makeup on your dick, huh?
Thank you for that, Christy Exo. Appreciate it. Thanks for the donation.
I love my girlfriend. Her birthday's soon. Pi divided by times section pound cent euro yen degree copyright registered trademark. Pi divided by divided by divided by divided by divided by.
I'm just gonna skip that, but thanks for the donation, non-wib. Did I ever speak with 2M Vegan? He says he is done with you. That's old fucking news, dude. Like what? That happened a month or two ago? Yeah, I never spoke with him.
Any money for it, because it's just the nature. You just kind of say the things that you have are good, but most people will just stop there. The affiliate marketer realizes that anytime you talk about a product, you actually should get a cut of the sale. So the smart guy, instead of me just saying, yep, this is a nice bottle, it's estrogenic, I can say, yep, it's a nice bottle, it's estrogenic free.
Okay, there's two ways of looking at this. If you're going to say, well, what's the point of promoting a product if you're not going to make any money off of it? You can also look at it the other way. What's the point of promoting a product if the person who you're using the affiliate link from benefits from it far more than you do? So again, you might make $1 off of that bottle sale. They're making like $10. So, like, is that smart? Like, that sounds kind of stupid. Why don't you just sell your own product then?
You can buy it with the link in the description, and that's just my affiliate link, and I get like $1 for every time someone buys this bottle. Which is nice, right? Because I win because I've, one, got a product that I like, two, I've just mentioned the product that I already...
No, you're getting suckered. You're promoting a product that you're not really benefiting from. Wow, you got $1. Congratulations. How is this going to lead to $900 a day?
like, and I'm going to get a commission of the sale. And three, the guys who make the bottle and sell it, they've just got a sale they might not have because they didn't, you know, they didn't pay for this sort of advertisement beforehand. They didn't know you as the potential customer. You probably, chances are, you probably just weren't going to find their specific website just after this conversation without me mentioning it. But you went there specifically because I sent the link. So it's a win-win. Does that make sense? A lot of people think affiliate marketing can be seen as like some kind of scam. Like, this is a limiting belief that a lot of people had to begin with. Tate went viral a year or 2 years ago, and he made a lot of money from Hustlers University using affiliate marketing. And that
he didn't make money from affiliate marketing. He was already not only was he already like a big established brand basically, but he was the one selling the product. He made money selling the fucking product. Like it's so weird. This is doublespeak. So he's talking about making money through affiliate sales, basically advertising a product that isn't yours and getting a small cut based on the sale. And then he's comparing this to Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate didn't make money through affiliate sales. He made money selling the fucking product. He just suckered people into using his affiliate link so that he could make more sales. Like, the moral of the story here is sell your own product and use affiliate sales to market it, not the other way round.
at the same time, so many people start
This
to
guy
say,
is
like,
so dumb,
start to
dude.
question it and say, oh, well, you know, it's a pyramid scheme, it's a scam. And when I saw all
VG, you're not a doctor, however I don't trust most modern medicine, which is why I think a recommendation from a non-biased source would help. Based on my traumatic experience, do you think anti-anxiety medication is a good idea?
It might be.
I'm not better than Hitler and neither is anyone else. Hitler was pretty nice to Jews after what they did. Hitler. Stop acting so superior. You think you're some saint? I bet you killed air today when you breathed. Hypocrite. Shut up or I'll suck you off.
It does sound like something Leo Venus would say.
Can you do a Richard Burgess impression?
Yes, I will do that right now. These are a little too young. Here we go. All right, there's the Richard Burgess impression for you. Thanks for the donation, non-wib. And thank you, Leo Venus, for the donation. So, gosh, anti-anxiety meds might be right for you, but they're prescription only, so you're going to have to talk to a doctor. Again, talk to a doctor, and they'll prescribe you based on their diagnosis and what medication they think you should take. Thanks for the donation, gosh. This video is tiring.
All these like things online when people were saying this and people were making videos. To me, it was like, I mean, probably to us, it was so common. It's so common sense to just look at it and just be like, it's affiliate marketing. This business model has been around for 10, 20 years. Amazon does it. PayPal does it. Some car companies do it. Some universities do it because it's just refer a friend system, right? It's just like, if you get me a customer, I should pay you a little bit for it. So if you have thoughts that affiliate marketing is like a pyramid scheme or something, it's not really. The difference in my perception of things,
affiliate marketing is nothing like a pyramid scheme. You're just getting paid for advertising, essentially. That's all it is, but the pay is shit. Like, it's garbage. So you make pennies on the dollar. The amount of affiliate sales you would have to get to make any appreciable amount of money would just be astronomically high.
you are here, you like a product.
Okay, this guy doesn't even understand what a pyramid scheme is if he's like trying to explain how it's not a pyramid scheme. He doesn't even know what a pyramid scheme is.
You mentioned the
I'm just
money
gonna
from
skip ahead a
both of
bit.
them. I think doesn't have the trickle down effect. It's literally just, here's the creator, here's an affiliate, here's an affiliate, here's an affiliate, here's an affiliate, here's an affiliate.
Oh,
That sounds
wait.
good.
This is hilarious.
Someone new joins up, but this person really only makes money not by just referring and affiliating for the product, but rather by recruiting new people and making them a part of this massive chain where everyone's recruiting more and more and more down the line. And then where every time
Multi-level marketing is slightly distinct from a pyramid scheme because you are making sales. It's just that you keep trying to sell down to more and more people to recoup your loss. That's why companies like Herbalife haven't been stopped by the trade commission or anything, and they haven't been imprisoned for a pyramid scheme. They are in fact making sales. It's just that they keep selling to people within the company. But it is an actual viable product. Whereas a pyramid scheme, that's something where you get money from investors, promise a return on their investment, but you're not actually making any returns. You're just taking money from people who are new people who are buying in to the scheme and then giving their money to people at the top. That's how it's distinct. He doesn't even understand what a pyramid scheme is. He's explaining multi-level marketing, not a pyramid scheme. The only path to only $2 so handsome. Let me take a look. Yeah. Fuck. Oh my god. Wow. It's a little baby. That's a nice rhino. Wow. Those are baby bears. Oh my god. Baby beavers are really cute. I like beavers. Oh, wow. Albino capybara. It's a baby. It's a nice capybara. Oh. Oh my god. It's like a weird chinchilla rabbit. They look really cute. Also, natty or not. What am I even looking at? I don't know what that is. But thanks for the donation, Thy Only Path.
don't need anything to start up. You join the program like Amazon, go find the product that you like and start linking it to people. Easy. So this is the actionable step. First of all, go and find the product / service / website that you already like and see if they've already got an affiliate program. So you can literally just search, for example, Amazon affiliate.
CCX donated $2. Let me see. Yeah, we've already seen this before. It's not really much to see. He just sumo wrestles a bunch of dudes. Thanks for the donation, though, CCX.
It's ClickFunnels affiliates. By the way, like ClickFunnels has a very good affiliate program. E-Man told me he makes, I think, 80 grand either a week or a month from his one affiliate video, and also
Who told him this?
he makes, I think, 8 funnels affiliates. By the way, like ClickFunnels has a very good affiliate program. E-Man told me he makes...
E-Man? Who the fuck is E-Man? I don't know who the fuck he's even talking about. There isn't a single person on YouTube who is making $80,000 per week or per month. I don't know why it's either per week or per month. I don't know why he can't figure out what the time frame is. No one's making $80,000 per month through affiliate sales. Like, you can just do the math. So let's say the affiliate product they're selling is $50. They're only going to make 10% off of that affiliate sale. So you get $5. In order to make $80,000, you'd have to make 16,000 sales off that $50 product. No one's doing that. It's not possible. No one is going to have the viewership and viewers who are willing to buy that product. And like, again, this is supposedly per month. So there's going to be a limit to how much you can sell to any one person, right? Like, if you're going to sell the same thing, somebody who's interested in buying is only going to buy once in all likelihood. So it's impossible. You can't do that.
I think 80 grand either a week or a month from his one affiliate video, and also he's got it in like inside of his course. ClickFunnels pays a lot. If you'd be a affiliate for ClickFunnels, I would probably go all in on that instead of like the issue with Amazon is you get paid quite a small amount because, you know, people are going to buy like household products from you, and so you're going to sell them something like this, which is $15. You're going to get like $1 from this. So if you want to make a sizable amount, you would have to sell hundreds of these bottles per month, which is a little bit
like, again, a sizable amount. He was claiming in his video making $900 per day. He also mentioned in the video, like, maybe trying to earn $3,000-4,000 extra dollars per month off of affiliate sales. So if you're selling products that cost like $10 and you're only making 10%, if you're making hundreds of sales, you're only going to make a few $100s. And again, hundreds of affiliate sales is impossible for most people.
It's quite difficult to do that. As a huge influencer, if I told everyone, yeah, everyone should get this bottle, sure, I could sell a few hundred in the first month, but even that's only a few $100s for someone who's making like a lot more money. What I would suggest to you, go and find what...
So he just admitted it. He literally just debunked this whole idea. He has a subscriber base of 2.2 million. A lot of his videos get hundreds of thousands of views. Some of them go more viral and he makes millions. So I'd say he probably averages around 250 to 350, but some of his videos get millions. And he's admitting he'd only be able to make a few $100s off of affiliate sales if he was selling normal household products. So he literally just debunked himself and proved that affiliate sales make you no fucking money. It's a scam. It's bullshit. The only people it really benefits are the people who are selling. So again, the moral of the story here is to sell products and use affiliate links to market the product. You don't make any money off of affiliate sales.
What's called higher ticket. That simply just means more expensive products. Instead of just choosing like the Amazon ones, which are all around you, which, you know,
Well, this is a stupid idea too. You're talking about it being astronomically more difficult to sell a more expensive product. So if your affiliate sale is only, say, $10, it's easy to get somebody to spend $10. If you're selling a product that costs maybe $1,000, but you make $100 earned through the affiliate link, well, now you have to find people who are willing to spend $1,000. How many people can spend $1,000 on a product? Not many. So it ends up evening out. You're not making money either way.
The $1 ones, like, okay, here's a supplement or something. Here's this like this thing that you use, this pack of pens, which is $6 and you make 57 cents. It's nothing, right? Instead of that, focus entirely on bigger products that are at least $100 or even more. ClickFunnels, it has fantastic. I'm going to just pitch you my affiliate program here. It's for Adonis School. I just set it up. You get half of what someone pays, which is their join-up fee. So you get 200.
So multi-level marketing is a scam. It's just distinct from a pyramid scheme. It's not the same thing. It's very similar, but it's not the same thing.
$150. That's how much you get when you get me a student inside of Adonis School. Do you see how that works in this like mutual handshake thing?
Do you think antidepressants would be a good fit for my traumatic experience as well? My BA friend also said microdosing might be a good idea. Thoughts? Also been thinking of THC as an alternative to big pharmaceuticals.
Psychedelic drugs can induce psychosis or worsen it in people who are genetically susceptible to things like schizophrenia. So the idea of you taking magic mushrooms when you're suffering from psychosis is a monumentally stupid fucking idea. I don't know why you keep asking me this. Go to a doctor and get medicated and get professional help. Taking a bunch of random fucking drugs isn't going to do anything for you. Thanks for the donation, Gosh.
You know people who would probably join. Eventually they will see my videos and join just from my link and I'll get all the money. But if you kind of get in there first and tell them, oh, by the way, have you seen Hamza's on his school, by the way, bro? Just, you know, join with this link, man. They'll join. It's $500 to join and then $99 a month after that. Of the $500, you get $250, I keep $250, and then I also keep the $99 a month after that. So you get $2.
Yeah, so he's taking a huge loss on the affiliate sale, but it doesn't really matter for him because it's free for him. He's not selling anything. Like the whole Adonis School is a fucking scam. So secondly, there's no affiliate program giving you 50%. It's only Hamza that's doing that. So, and he's probably stupid for doing it too.
I made $200 a month from dropping laptop affiliate links on Reddit, laptop forums, laptop review places. I did have to post a shit ton of links. Also the black pill is based.
Sure it is. Yeah, so again, you're not making much money off of affiliate sales. $200 a month is not much money. He's claiming you can make $900 a month off of affiliate sales. Or sorry, $900 a day off of affiliate sales. That's what he claimed in the fucking title and thumbnail of this video. Yeah, you're claiming you had to do a lot of work to even make $200 a month. So, yeah, it's not worth it. Thanks for the donation, Turbo Black Pill. Appreciate it. Would you save Hamza from a burning vehicle? No. I'd just watch him burn.
$250 when you literally get someone to sign up, which by the way, like my sales page actually converts quite well. It's about 1%. So it's honestly.
See what I mean? See what I mean? He says his sales page converts well, 1%. That is super, super fucking high. And 1% doesn't sound like a lot. It's really not. but that is a super fucking high conversion rate. So even he admits the like high, like pie in the sky, best you can imagine is going to be a 1%, 1% conversion, meaning 1% of the people who either watch the video or click on the link are going to actually buy in. This guy is a fucking joke. I love how he literally proved that what he's saying is horseshit. Like, he's the one who proved this.
In my opinion, the best affiliate program out there, better than ClickFunnels, better than Amazon, better than every other program, in my opinion. You can go find the data and go tell me if some different programs better that pays you more than $250, 50% of this $500 product. But I think it's amazing. There's a link in the description if you want to sign up. So how does this work? You found,
I can only imagine the reason why he's doing the 50% thing is because his conversion rate isn't as good as he's claiming. Like, why, if he could do a, say, 20% affiliate sale, so people would earn $100 for every sale, why wouldn't he do that? But he's doing 50%. He's trying to get as many people as possible to share the link. Because his conversion rate isn't as good as he's claiming. With Hamza, he's a fucking liar, so I need to see the numbers. Show us the analytics. So show us the amount of clicks you get on the page versus the amount of people who are actually buying. I would imagine it's probably closer to 0.1% or 0.01% than it is 1%.
say the product that you want to affiliate for. Let's break down the math of how much money that you'll make. So we'll use mine as an example because I really want you to use that. One, because obviously I'm self-interested and because you will help me make money. But two, because I genuinely think it's an awesome product for you to sell. The idea, which I'll walk you through, is you don't even need to make your own content product or anything like that. You literally just take my link, you've got your link, and I'll
have any new Frank vids?
I don't think he made anything new that's interesting. Let me see, Sam. Yeah, no. He just uploaded the stupid video from, it's a clip from a live stream where he just stares at the video he's watching and doesn't say anything. Let's see, there's 2 new shorts.
All right, guys, so we're testing how much CO2 a gas oven emits. So when the propane or gas is being burned in the stove, it's reducing the oxygen in the room because it releases CO2. And this is going up fast. This was 450 parts per million just a moment ago.
It's not really the CO2 you need to be worried about. There's other, there's some other compounds that are created by gas stoves that are actually a danger.
And guys, I have a high-powered fan blowing in fresh air from outside. I have the vent go-
Yeah, so he's... Okay, whatever. Gas stoves bad, collagen and skin.
Most people know that our skin is comprised largely of...
And I can't even hear the video. Yeah, the only other thing was he made a what I eat in a day.
What's up, guys? We're gonna do levels in here, don't. So we have our Iberico breakfast sausage going, courtesy of Frankie's free-range meat.
Yeah, Nutrition Genius is eating processed red meat. Good choice.
And something new to you guys, these are oat pancakes. Basically half pancake batter, half quick oats. I put a little vanilla sugar in there. And normally pancakes are too dense. They tend to cause a mess. Something in these pancakes, they just glue to the pan. I put a lot of oil in here, and this is a non-stick pan, but
this motherfucker can't even figure out how to make pancakes. This is just dough. It's not it's burnt dough. It's not even a fucking pancake.
This is not looking good. Yeah, that was quite a mess, so I'm gonna have to critique that recipe a few more times before I show you guys how to make it. I think the batter was just a little dry, and it absorbed a lot of the oil, so it stuck to the
Dude.
pan. But here we have the
That looks
Iberico
disgusting.
breakfast sausage, delicious. healthiest source of protein you can really have.
Really, so processed red meat in the form of a fucking breakfast sausage is the healthiest source of protein you can have.
You know, just the quality of everything in there, the fats, the minerals, the cholesterol, really, really excellent for you. We got our
He's still claiming cholesterol is good for you. All right.
starch, fiber. Sausages are my favorite. So
That just looks nasty.
and magnesium. Mostly like out.
The first... Oh my god. The first 11 minutes of this video is just watching him finish his fucking breakfast.
All right, guys, time for lunch. We're gonna do the same thing we've been having for like God knows how long. Protein source is gonna be Iberico pork tenderloin, and then just the bread with the wiping dip. This actually looks like
Yeah, more artery clogging, cancer causing red meat. Good choice. And just with his rock hard sourdough bread.
Frankie string.
Oh, and he's having his terrible potato chips that probably taste like shit that are cooked in coconut oil, so they're less healthy than normal potato chips. Good choice as well.
Because right now there's just like a slightly earthy aftertaste.
He even admits it. They taste like fucking dirt.
Vinegar ones are my favorite. I like them a lot. The way the liver is detoxing gives candida the liver to careful, it's super delicate fish. Alright guys, final meal of the day. We have our beautiful pan-seared halibut, very simple and fast. Just be careful, it's
What
super
is this
delicate fish.
goop?
I just get a crust on one side, flip it over, cover the broth. It is delicious.
Oh, that's
simple.
noodles with his disgusting fucking gelatinous bone broth crap. Frank is a fucking weirdo, man. Thanks for that donation, though, Sam.
When was the last time Frank acknowledged you? Does he know you've been watching his content from time to time? Has he been watching any of your previous live streams?
I could guarantee you Frank knows that I watch him and he watches me. It's just that he won't acknowledge me because he's afraid of me. I made him look too stupid too many times. Thanks for the donation, though, Dutchy. Appreciate it.
Walk you through the exact process to actually like get people to click on the link and to buy from you. But to get paid $250 is huge. I remember when Tate was going viral and his thing took over the internet. I think he was paying like $16 or $26 for his one. Sneeko, I believe, plays about Pate's.
Yeah, so this just proves it. If these other people...
Based on my traumatic experience, I've read online about antidepressants. If a doctor were to prescribe some, I think Zoloft or Prozac might be a good fit. Thoughts? As far as the psychedelic sick, that talking some might change your outlook on certain events.
Are you trying to, like, make me go insane? I don't know. Just talk to your doctor. Thanks for the donation, Gosh. So you donate $2.
Reading books is a very cheap way.
What?
Reading books is a very cheap way to, I guess, entertain. I wouldn't call it entertainment because my brain is far too advanced. I'm too smart to read. I know you're gonna sit there and go, smart people read. No, I need action. I need constant chaos in my life to feel content. I need to be driving a supercar and fucking fighting, fucking a bunch of hoes and champagne and going crazy. I can't just sit there, oh, and the pirate on the boat. Like, it's for people with slow brains.
Yep. Tate's a fucking moron. Thanks for that donation, Z. So yeah, this proves it. Hamza isn't making the sales that he's claiming to make, so he's trying to incentivize people to market his program by giving 50% for affiliate links so that he can get new sales. So he probably got a big sales jump initially. Now it's just flatlined, and he's offering 50% in affiliate sales to incentivize people to promote his program.
About the same amount. I'm paying 10 times that. 10 times. So how much money will you make? Let's break down the math.
0. So pretty much no one is going to make any money with his affiliate link. You might get lucky if you make one sale, and that'll be that. So great, $250, and that's that. So you make no money.
In general, it's very hard to say, but let's say you're gonna go through it the way that, you know, the Tate method was, which you'll clip up the TikToks and everything, and, you know, you'll kind of post content which isn't yours. So let's say you want to affiliate for me, right? You'll find, I'll walk you through this step by step, how to like click up the things, and you've got TikToks and stuff, right? Each TikTok you post, we can say that about 1% of people will click on the link that you have. So if 1% is very small, right? So only one, if you imagine 100 guys who watch your TikTok, only one of those guys will click on like the link that you've put in the bio or on the YouTube shorts, or you upload like an entire YouTube video. Only one person out of an entire 100 will just click on the link. But just clicking on the link's not enough, right? We need them to actually purchase it. Then when someone clicks on the link and they see my sales page, only 1% of those people will actually then go and actually to buy the product. So what this means, you need 100 people to just get a click, but you need 100 clicks to get one sale. That is...
Wait.
What is that? That's 10,000. So by this math, if everything...
No, it's way worse than that. Again, the product is $500. You're going to have a way worse conversion rate.
What is the current status of the legal process against the Tate brothers?
The trial is still pending. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's supposed to happen this winter, I think. But they're essentially under house arrest still. Technically, it's not house arrest because they can go outside, but they can't leave the town they're in. So they're not allowed to leave the country. They're not allowed to leave the town they're in. They're being watched like crazy. And they're just awaiting the trial date. And then once the trial happens, they're going to get obliterated, and they're going to spend a good chunk of the rest of their life in prison, assuming they don't kill themselves once they're in prison. Thanks for the donation, Sam.
It's like, obviously it's going to be different depending on your video, and it might be 700 people, it might be 70, you know, it's hard to say, but let's just say by this rough math, you would need 10,000 views on a TikTok or a YouTube short.
This is so stupid. No, you're not going to make a $500 sale after 10,000 views. That is so fucking dumb. That, like, again, this is pie in the sky, retarded, super high return. That it's never going to happen. So no. Like, just think of the math he used before. He admitted that if he was selling water bottles on, like, through an Amazon affiliate link, he would only be able to make a few $100s per month. So if he's averaging like around 300,000 views per video, and he admits he'd only be able to make a few $100s per month, imagine how much lower the like the conversion rate will be for a $500 product, and a niche product that's only going to appeal to a retarded, like, 15-year-old. So, no. He's lying, and he's deliberately lying to convince you to fucking market his stupid fucking Adonis program.
To get one sale. 10,000, it's somewhat like just overall. So if you upload 10 TikToks, on average they've got 1,000, you know, one's got 3,000, one's got 200, and on average it's got 10k. You could expect that every 10k views you get on one of these TikToks or short.
Some vids.
I will take a look at that in a second. Thanks for the donation, Gorilla. Okay, so just think of the math here. So I average 10,000 views per video. So if I uploaded every single day in this next month, so for 30 straight days, I uploaded a video. Each video got 10,000 views. That's a fairly conservative estimate too, because I'd probably end up making more views than that. He's saying I'd be able to make one sale per video on average. So that means I would get $250 per video I upload through the affiliate link. And then $250 times 30. I'd make $7,500 just by putting his affiliate link in the fucking video. Does that make sense to you? Of course not. That's fucking stupid. Like, Hamza's just completely and utterly full of shit. This doesn't make any fucking sense.
The Tates are smart guys, man. They will pay some people off or flee to Dubai or Russia or something. Or pay someone else to go to jail for them. Rich guys very rarely have to have consequences. It's pretty based.
That's retarded. Thanks for the donation, Turbo Black Pill. Yeah, so we've already reacted to that video before months ago.
Passing 10th nearly struck a OCPD motorcycle officer.
Oh yeah, and we already saw that video in another stream. Thanks for that donation, Gorilla.
How many women, total, are they accused of abusing?
There is at least one count of rape from one woman, and I think there are 3 women involved in the trafficking case. And it's not just about 3 women. There's evidence that they continually traffic women. So, so their charge is not only based on the 3 accusers, it's also based on the idea that they would continue to do this in the future. Thanks for the donation though, Sam.
What a surprise. Not. Trump just confessed on his third-rate social media platform that he pressured Texas Republicans to acquit him of all articles of impeachment against AG Ken Paxton.
Whoa. Was that a mistake? Like, that's pretty bizarre. Thanks for the donation though, Ben.
You end up getting one sale, which is $250. Getting 10k views isn't super unrealistic. For beginners, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, getting 10k views isn't realistic. Getting a $500 sale after only 10,000 views is what's unrealistic. Like, again, this guy is claiming I can, like, nearly double my income by just putting his affiliate link in my fucking YouTube videos. It's stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Hard, you know, you will post your first TikTok and you'll get like 0 views to begin with. It's just how things work. But it's not super hard. You've probably seen some TikToks which have got hundreds of thousands of views. And to make it even more fair and reasonable, let's times it by 5, and let's say it's 5 times worse at converting. So it's 50k views that you need on in total, like over these TikToks. Let's say you upload 10 TikToks. Over all 10 of them, you'd need about 50k views to get one sale if we're being ultra safe. Even
that wouldn't be ultra safe. You would be lucky to make a single sale in an entire month, even if you're averaging like 10k views or more per video. That would be no one's buying your stupid shitty program, dude. You've run out of dumb 15-year-olds who could get their parents' credit card. Like, simple as that. The only reason he's making this fucking video is to try to advertise his shitty Adonis school and advertise it through affiliate links because his income is flatlined from that dumbass Adonis school.
And then, I still think that's awesome because you literally do see TikToks with hundreds of thousands of views. Imagine you make one that goes not even like viral with saying it's over 10 million or over 1 million views. A TikTok doing well is like 200k, 300, 400k views, right? A YouTube short getting like 400k views. It's kind of like, okay, nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sweet. Imagine you got 8 sales from that.
Yeah, imagine. That would be great, but you won't and you can't. Like, Hamza, show us the numbers. This guy made 263,000 views off of this one video. So according to him, every 10,000 views, you would expect to make one sale. So 263, 100, well, I'll just make it a round number, 263,000 divided by 10. So it would be 10,000. Whoops, bad math. Oh my god. Divided by 10,000. So he should have made 26 sales off of this one video. That means times $500, he would have made $13,000 off of selling his program. So show us, prove it. Show us the analytics that it would be expected of a random YouTuber to be able to make a sale after every 10,000 views. And he said, oh, let's be super, super conservative, ultra safe. So even in the ultra safe, where it's every 50,000, he would have made 5 sales off of this one video times 500. That means he would have made $2,630. Show us the analytics. So if it would be expected, he'd be able to sell his program better than some random YouTuber, right? So if he was promoting his program in a video, you'd expect him to have a higher conversion rate than somebody selling it through an affiliate link. So if you can't even get these numbers, which I'm sure you can't, he'll never actually fucking show the analytics data and show, oh yeah, clearly from this one video, I made $2,600 because I made 5 sales. He'll never do it. He's full of shit. He's just lying to you to sucker you into joining his affiliate program. Logan donated $2. Hamza is complete messed up in the head. Like you said, he wants to appeal to his shitty 15-year-old audience, and he literally is the Frank Tufano Arab version, lol. His carnivore diet also got a lot of backlash. People were complaining how retarded it was. Yeah, I mean, the majority of people at least have sensible ideas with diet. Like, you know, they know eating too much meat is bad for you. You should avoid saturated fat and cholesterol, eat fruits and vegetables. That's the general sort of idea that most people have. So even when he presents this to his dumbass, like 15-year-old audience, they're going to figure, okay, that's just stupid. So yeah, I'm sure it's going to get worse for him. He's just going to say more and more dumb shit. And then once his 15-year-olds that are watching him turn like fucking 20, like he's not going to have an audience.
You would be surprised how much money there is in red pill spaces right now, man. Pretty much any retard these days can regurgitate red pill talking points and put together a scam course. I know someone making thousands a month from reposting Tate clips.
I don't think there's much money in the red pill space. I think there's smaller niches within the red pill space. But, yeah, there is some money to be made from these scam courses. Thanks for the donation, Raw Vegan.
Guzzler, one of the live chatters, wants to debate you on Discord.
All right. There's the Discord link. Join if you want to debate me. Probably not even going to show up, or he's going to say something stupid when he gets in.
Imagine you made 2K
Thanks for
from
that
posting
donation,
a
Sam.
TikTok. And then that TikTok stays there. This is the power of affiliate marketing. When you get set up, and let's say you're doing it with TikToks and shorts and whatever, you know, the usual method that you've seen. Once you've got like the winning one that's, you know, performing really well and you're getting sales from it, that's just there as an asset on your profile. It's just getting you another sale every 4 days now. Then you look at the one that's performing well, you make more like that. And imagine after 3 months of doing this, suddenly...
Hey dude, what's going on?
Hold on, Matt. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Durian Rider, Durian Rider, Durian Rider, Durian Rider, Durian Rider, Durian Rider.
Yep. Hey, dude, what's up?
Hello. How you doing?
Doing good.
I have a few questions. I'm a pretty open-minded guy, so I'd like to get some of your opinions on like why do I need to like okay, so I am a meat eater. Just gonna preference that by just to get that out the way. So I would like to understand the point from somebody that isn't me, somebody that's vegan. So what is the downfall of eating like red meats, pork, and stuff like that?
Yeah, so veganism is the belief and practice that animals should have the same rights as human beings. The idea behind that.
Yeah, I understand what veganism is.
I don't think you do. So
I do.
Then what is veganism?
It is like you said, it's the belief that animals are not pieces of meat. They are sentient beings like me, you, and everybody else in the world.
Why are you asking me what's wrong with eating meat?
Because if you think about it, in the food chain, like say we're out in the wild, what is a lion gonna do to a gazelle? It's gonna eat it, right?
Does that make it right?
I mean, what else is the lion does not know anything else other than
Does that make it
it's a
right?
predator. It's a predator, so it has to eat something, I guess fortunately for how you're going to see it, its source of meat is a gazelle.
Yeah, so if you know what the definition of veganism is, and you're arguing that you don't see anything wrong with eating meat, then
no,
the argument.
I'm not saying I don't see anything wrong with eating meat. Like I definitely do think right now, I think there's how we like acquire meat is a little cruel. I'm not gonna lie, but I also on the same foot, I don't see the point of like saying it like okay, you can say, hey, maybe we should try plant-based stuff, right? Because I've tried like an
so if you think eating meat is morally acceptable, then name the trait. Name the trait that's lacking in animals that if lacking in human beings would make it morally acceptable to kill and eat human beings.
Well, it wouldn't. That's cannibalism.
Well, what do you mean it wouldn't? You acknowledge that there's differences between humans and animals, correct?
Yeah, an animal is an animal. It doesn't have the ability to read, write, talk. But an animal, even though they are complex, on the same foot, they're also a little simple. All they do is wake up.
So you think it's okay to kill and eat animals on the basis of them being less intelligent?
No, that's not you're misconstruing what I'm saying.
Okay, so name the trait or set of traits. Like, what makes it okay to kill and eat an animal? What traits are they lacking that human beings have?
We as humans, genetically and instinctively, are carnivores. We are the predators to other animals. We eat other animals.
Well, we eat people too.
Well, not everybody. I don't eat people. I eat burgers and chicken and stuff like that.
So,
what do you mean? Who cares?
First of all, I don't know how the hell you can claim we have an instinct to kill and eat other animals.
I mean, if you
where's the evidence of that?
Like I just gave you the example of the lion eating a gazelle.
Where's the evidence that humans have predatory instincts?
I'm saying in the food chain of animals.
No. You made a specific claim. Where's the evidence that humans have predatory instincts?
I mean, you
okay,
you
so
can
they
look at it
don't. So
you can look at it anywhere.
Okay, so people kill each other. They rape each
Yes,
other.
they do.
They
Mhm.
might even kill and eat other people. So that makes it okay to do that because those are
No,
predatory
no,
instincts,
no,
and
no.
that's in
Hold
our
on, hold,
nature.
hold, hold on. That's not at
Well,
all
you
what
just
I'm
said
saying.
it's all about nature and instincts, right? So
Yeah,
since people
yeah.
have an instinct to kill each other, steal from each other,
No,
rape each
no, they
other, all
don't.
those
No,
things are okay.
no. People do not have an instinct to rape each other.
Well,
I don't want to
clearly
go.
they do because they do it, right? That's all you need is in terms of evidence.
No. That's not. No, you don't.
So wait.
Somebody that rapes somebody,
If you're
they're
going to
mentally
claim,
unstable. They
if
don't.
you're
They
going
don't
to
have it.
claim that
Mhm.
instinct makes it okay to do something, so you're saying if humans had an instinct to kill each other, that'd make it okay?
I mean, if it was an instinct, maybe, but
Maybe.
it's not.
Okay, so if we had an instinct to rape each other, rape would be okay?
Well, we don't live in that society. In this society,
I don't care.
rape
I'm
is
asking
rape.
you if your principle is
But
instinct makes
if you're
anything
gonna
morally
argue somebody,
acceptable.
you have to understand their point as well. You can't just argue. You can't just say what you want to say and then tell me not to say what I want.
You just said you base your morality around instinct. So if something has an
No,
instinct to
I
do
don't base
something,
my
it makes it
I
okay.
didn't. I never said I base my morality around instinct. I say as humans, instinctively, we eat animals. You've seen it with cavemen.
Where's the evidence of
Cavemen eat
that?
mammoths.
Where's the evidence of? Well, you're just showing behavioral patterns. If you're claiming there's an instinct that requires a
I
certain
mean,
level of evidence,
but if you
like,
think
do you
about
have?
it,
So do you
not
have
eating
any
animals
evidence
is
since it's an
harming
instinct?
animals
Wait,
more than
wait. Since it's an instinct, you would see these sorts of behaviors without socialization. So do you have any evidence of children just naturally trying to kill animals when they're like children? Like when you give a baby like a stuffed rabbit, do babies
we
like
don't
bite
teach
into the
babies to
stuffed
kill
rabbit, try to
animals.
rip its head off and eat it?
We don't teach babies to kill animals, so no, I wouldn't.
Then it's not
see
an
that.
instinct if you have to teach it. Instincts aren't taught. It doesn't require socialization.
Mm-hmm. So you think it's more good. It's better to have not eat animals than to eat animals.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think a world
Yeah.
where an unending holocaust against sentient creatures is better than a world where there isn't an unending holocaust against sentient creatures?
I don't think you can compare eating animals to the Holocaust.
Yeah,
Because the
you can.
Holocaust, no. The
Okay,
Holocaust was
okay,
done
then name the
intentionally
trait.
because the guy that was running the Holocaust was evil. He wasn't in his right mind. He thought
Oh,
that
okay, so if he only
thought
wanted
that
to
his
eat the Jews and
people
not
were the
treat
better
them
race, and everybody
unwell.
else was irrelevant.
Right, so if he only wanted to
That's
eat
why
the
he killed
Jews,
the
it would
Jews
have been
because he thought the
fine.
Jews were lower than him.
Right, so if he only wanted to eat the Jews, it would have been fine?
No. The Holocaust wasn't good in any sort of fashion. Whether he wanted to eat people, kill people, no, that doesn't matter. But I'm saying, actually, if you look at it, it's more harmful to not eat animals because then you have to deal with overpopulation because these animals aren't getting eaten. They aren't.
So stupid.
There's an
So
overpopulation
stupid.
of them.
Wait, stupid. So why don't you go
Okay, first of
online,
all,
look
sir,
up
I
the
didn't call you stupid.
population?
I
Well,
would like
I
you
don't
to
care
not
if you didn't call me stupid. You are stupid. You didn't call me stupid because you know I'm smarter than you.
No, you can't. No, you can't do that. I'm not.
So
I'm not
why don't
calling
you go
names.
online? So why don't you go online, look at the
Mhm.
total heads of cattle that are in existence currently, and compare that to previous years?
hold-
Why do you
hold
think
that-
there's
hold
more
that point.
cattle now than there was
Hold
50
your
years
point, sir.
ago?
Hold your
It's
point,
because
sir.
people
Let me-
like you have to keep eating fucking hamburgers. So if you're worried about these animals getting overly populated, that's because you're supporting a fucking demand that breeds them into existence.
Mm-hmm. So you think if we never found a way to breed animals specifically to eat, that the world would be in a better place?
Yes.
Can you get the same? Can you get
A world?
hold on.
Which world, in your opinion, is a better world?
Can you get the same kind of protein?
Yes, you. Okay.
From plants.
How?
that you can
Okay, dude.
from
How much can you bench press?
I don't lift, so not very much.
So you're weak as shit. I can bench 380 pounds. You're weak as shit,
That's
and
cool.
you're worried
That's
about getting
cool
enough
that you can
protein.
lift some shit. That's cool that you can lift some shit, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about
You're
why
worried
it's-
about getting enough protein, even though I'm bigger and stronger than you, and I've been vegan for 13 years.
Bro, I'm 6'4". I could probably sit on you.
I'm 6'3", 250 fucking pounds. You might weigh more than me, but
cool.
that's not good
Cool
weight,
guy.
clearly.
Cool guy, that's cool, but that's not what we're having a conversation with. I didn't.
You're worried about getting enough protein, even though you're out of shape, you can't lift, and you're telling this to somebody who's bigger and stronger
that
than
has
you.
nothing to do. See, now you're deflecting because you know. Fucking idiot.
You broke up there. What did you want to say?
No, I'm saying like you can't sit here and call me like you don't know me. All you know
Oh,
is
I've
that
talked to you for long enough to know you're an idiot.
No, I'm not though. You can't call me an idiot.
Yeah, I can. I just did.
No,
I can call you an idiot,
guy,
just like how you can go down the street to McDonald's and eat a fucking burger.
I can, yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hello there.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hey. Sounds like you're kind of far away from your mic.
Hello.
Hi, I hear you. Okay, I'll let him sort out his audio issues. Hello? Hello? Okay. Try that one more time. Do you hear me?
Okay. Yep, I can hear you. Just somehow not very well. Let me check. Okay. Can you hear me loud and clear now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, I would like to ask your opinion about something I do different here. Like there is a specific group here of people that I use like a different tactic. Like I talked to you before about the activism I do in BKK Thailand, and there is a group here. We call them. They called lady boys, right? And when I talk with them about veganism and the first tactic didn't work, we talked before about reduce or vegetarians didn't work. Then I do something else, which it's a bit bad, and I'll explain why. But I guess the end justify the means in this case. So because usually ladyboys who talk to me are interested in me, I taking advantage of that and tell them like, look, if you go vegan, or many times actually they're very straightforward and say, hey, how about let's date or come to my room even multiple times, right? So I say, oh, I only have sex only with vegans or something like that. So I make them understand that if they go vegan, there are high chance to get laid with me, right? And they're interested in generally foreigners. I'm from Greece. They like Western guys, I guess.
Well, yeah,
because,
they're prostitutes.
Yeah, no, I mean, not literally prostitutes, but, they're normal guys who just, like guys. I mean,
In
are like
all
trans
likelihood, if ladyboys are coming up to you in Thailand and telling you immediately to come back to their apartment and shit, they're prostitutes. And they select foreign guys specifically because they have more money.
Well, some of them are just normal guys. I mean, I have friends that are ladyboys that are also interesting in me, because they are horny, because they like foreigners, but they're normal guys with normal guys. I mean, well, guys, girls, whatever, right? What I do, I basically deceive them and lie to them that if you try veganism for a month or something, then I might think about let's hang out together, let's date or something. So I give them false hopes and promises, which is bad. I mean, it's wrong, I guess, right? But I do it in the purpose, of turning them like try veganism, which otherwise will not do it. So my questions to you is justified what I do for the end of try vegan, just stop eating animals and everything?
Yeah, I
What
wouldn't consider that a problem.
Okay, okay. I mean, you may say like it's inherently bad to just be deceitful and lie to people about I'm interested in you and give them false hopes. But the end of that is the animal holocaust. So I guess it's justified, right?
Yeah, at the very least, it's justified, but it's a much more minor problem, like leading somebody on versus having them keep on killing animals. So I'd be more interested in animal activism than being sensitive to their particular feelings.
Right, right. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if after they figure out, after a few weeks and months, I recommend them to see Dominion or something, and they told me, oh, I see it, I'm vegan now, so when you can come over me, come over to my place. I, say excuses, oh, I can't, actually I'm very busy, or actually I find someone else. So I don't know if, I assume because the reason they went vegan is because of they want to late with me, they will go back to eat meat. At least some of them, or most of them. Some of them maybe continue, they like this lifestyle, they figure out why it's wrong or whatever. But I assume most of them, because that's the reason they went vegan, right? For me to get laid with them. So I guess that's the thing that is kind of bad. They will not keep being
Like,
vegan, but at least for
if it pushes them in the door, like, I don't think there's any other strategy you could use that would push them in the door anyway, into considering it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I take advantage of that aspect of, but yeah, I guess
I mean,
it's
on top
fine
of
to
that,
keep
if they're
doing that.
ladyboys, that means sex equals anal. So that's pretty sweet.
Well, I personally, nothing wrong, with, be ladyboy or like ladyboys, but personally, I don't, I find them very attractive. Some of them are even more beautiful than actually girls here in Thai, actually Thai girls, which is kind of disturbing if you think about it, like how men can be more good at being girls than actually girls. Like,
Well,
holy
it's
fuck.
probably because they're just investing more in their looks. That's a big part of it.
Sure, yeah.
I
They're also
think,
very feminist, the faces, and they are hairless. They don't have much hair here in Asia. The guys, facial hair, they
yeah.
don't grow beard, really, and they're
Well,
tall and have good bodies.
I think on top of that, a lot of the people who are willing to go all the way in transition, they're probably already pretty good looking and feminine to begin with, or the transition's like pretty easy. So a lot of them who do transition are probably going to be like fairly good looking. It's kind of like selection bias.
Yeah, they are, and but they still have their peepees. So I'm not like male genitals. I like female genitals.
Yeah.
Some of them have only do like plastic surgery in their boobs, so they have big, juicy boobs, but they still have their peepees. And I'm not personally. I'm not interesting. So, so there's no even hope for them. That's why I feel kind of bad when I lie to them because I give them hopes, but actually from the beginning it was like a big fat lie. I will never gonna lay with you, mate, or something like that, right? So. But yeah, I guess like you told me, it's kind of okay because at the end they they are just support the animal holocaust. So well, whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the more important issue is vegan activism.
Right, right. Okay, all right then, Vidzi. Thanks, and yeah, that's all.
All right, well, take care, man.
Take care, Vidzi.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I'm like super nervous. I'm not like I don't have like really strong stances like against you because I think a lot of things that you say are pretty based and yeah, like I agree with basically everything, especially in like the veganism aspect. And hearing people like try to talk their way into or talk the way into justifying eating meat sounds like very retarded, and it's just not brain. It's very brain dead. But yeah, I wanted to tell you that yeah, you're really good at debating these people and
Thanks.
knocking them down. Yeah, of course, a lot of people I know they criticize you on your way of debating, but I know it's because that you have like a low tolerance for people who are being idiots and shit like that. But I wanted to get your stance on antinatalism, like
Sure.
where you stand on that.
Yeah, so I think people who would make good parents should probably be parents, but there's a lot of people who would make bad parents shouldn't be parents, or people who haven't done actual family planning. So, like in an ideal world, I would have everybody sterilized at birth, and then they just have to unsterilize themselves in order to have kids. That would just weed out any unplanned pregnancies, because obviously if you have to unsterilize yourself, then you've planned ahead of time. I don't think we'll ever have a world or society like that, but that's my ideal perfect world scenario. I don't see anything wrong inherently with having children. It's just that, again, there's a lot of people who just shouldn't have kids.
Okay. So you don't think it's like an immoral act to have children, right?
No.
Okay. Like, well, that's probably where we disagree. But I probably can't go like a full on like debate like tonight. But yeah, I seen you on here, and so I just wanted to like kind of chime in and like because I know you talked about antinatalism before.
Sure.
And yeah, I thought let's see. So in terms of like having kids, so what do you think is the objective value? Like not I'm not saying like any sort of moral like objective value, but I'm just saying the objective value of all like sentient beings, not just humans or
what do you mean?
Whatever, just like so the one value that all sentient beings hold.
Well, that wouldn't be objective, that'd just be universal.
Right. Well, the objective universal value.
Well, that wouldn't be
like,
objective. It would just be a universal value. I don't even know what you mean by that.
Okay, so a value that is true in all sentient beings.
Like what? What do you mean by that?
So, like, for example, the let's see, the want of the absence of pointless and undeserved suffering. Would you agree with that?
I don't even know if I'd agree with that.
So any sort of suffering that does not lead to a wider pool of pleasure.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'd agree if that's totally universal.
I mean, do you know of like? I mean, it's kind of. I guess you can kind of like observe it in society, or not even just in society, in like populations as a whole, in terms of like humans, animals, insects, and everything. I mean, we consistently like try to go away from any sort of suffering that would not lead to a wider pool of pleasure. Like you, for example, you go to the gym, and even though you know for a fact that whenever you pump, sometimes it's painful. You're going there knowing that it's painful, but the result of that is you are leading a healthier and happier life, and you have a overall better life in the end. So that would lead to a wider pool of pleasure. So you justify the suffering that you're having to experience by going to the gym. So my point is that whenever I say the objective value, it's like the thing that is unchanging in all sentient
Well,
beings.
that would be a
So-
misnomer. Objective means independent of a mind, so you could only use a term like universal.
Okay, well, let's go with universal then instead of saying objective. So like the universal value of all sentient beings would be, the absence of pointless and undeserved suffering. So meaning, that
sure,
any suffering that does not lead to a wider pool of pleasure. So like a gazelle, for example, will probably hop in front of a alligator to stop its young from being, trampled on or beat or killed or any sort of thing like that, even though for itself it is leading to more suffering for them, it is leading to a wider pool of pleasure for its young. Same thing with what we would do, or generally what humans would do to their young. Some people are more selfish and probably would not do that all of the time. But yeah, it's kind of like insects, all the time you see, they're not just going to do things if they, it's all instinctual.
Yeah,
So if
so what's the argument?
So the argument is that if a universal value of all sentient beings is the absence of pointless and undeserved suffering, whenever you have children, you are inevitably putting them into the ability to experience 100, like they're going to experience that, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're always going to experience some form of pointless and undeserved suffering whenever they exist, like whenever you're bringing them into existence.
Yeah, so this is like what Benatar's William Benatar's graph or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, I just disagree with that assessment. I don't put soul value on suffering. So I think the weight of well-being to suffering for most conscious creatures is probably in favor of existence.
Yeah, like most people, so wait, you said most well-being of, say that again?
So if you look at the balance of well-being versus suffering, I think it would justify existence.
Right. Okay. So are you saying basically that like people want to exist, and so it would okay? So just because some being may want something, just because they like it does not. So do you understand like some morals? So where we get our morals from? I know this is like a huge like debate and topic.
Yeah, they're just a pro-social concept.
Right. So morality, like it's from subjective extension. So it's like from extending your universal value to other sentient beings. So you can see this in, like, if you think about it, any sort of moral thing in your life, like any sort of thing that anybody would consider moral, it always leads to you extending your objective value to other sentient beings. So, for example, well, okay, I use objective, but let's say universal, whatever.
Well, it wouldn't be universal. There's going to be people who disagree with you.
Okay, okay, but I'm saying universal in the fact that like your universal value is the wanting of the absence of point, like the desire for the absence of pointless and undeserved
Well,
suffering.
that might be for you personally, not necessarily for others.
So you're saying that there are sentient beings that don't have the absence of pointless, like don't have the desire of the absence of pointless and
You
undeserved
could maybe
suffering?
argue that for the individual, not for others.
Well, like that's what I'm saying. Like, is there any example of like sentient
A
beings
psychopath who likes to torture people.
Well, that's for. I'm talking about for one. Okay. Now I see where we're going wrong. The universal value is the absence of pointless, or the desire for absence of pointless and undeserved suffering for oneself.
Yeah. Okay. I might be able to agree with that.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know why, because I have a friend of mine who debates antinatalism a lot, and he's like very, very fucking smart. Like he's probably quite literally one of the smartest person I've ever met in my entire life. But anyway, he's very good at this, and me and him, we talk about this all the time. And yeah, he was like, dude, do not go in the chat with vegan gains. Like, and I was like, dude, it's fine. I'm not even gonna like try to like fully debate him, but I'm just gonna like give him kind of like the summary of it. But yeah, so the universal value is the absence of pointless and undeserved suffering for oneself. So like if we're saying the other end, that would be like some sort of moral objective value, which is not true. Like there's no inherent moral, because some people are less moral than others. So some people do more moral things, and some people do, like you see psychopaths like fucking like whoever, like who's I'm drawing a blank, like serial killers or whatever. Like they don't have that morality inside of them. They don't have the desire to be moral and everything. But anyway, so extending your objective or your universal value to other sentient beings is what leads to morality. So, for example, if there's a grandmother on the street and you obviously see she's going through some sort of, suffering or pain, trying to cross the street, you going over there, bringing her across the street, helping her, people will be like, oh, that's a good thing. Oh, he did such a good thing. That's a moral thing to do. So whenever you're having children, you're not extending that objective or that universal value to them. You're not extending that to them. You're giving them the propensity to experience pointless and undeserved suffering in their life, which by definition, what I just said is not.
Yeah, again, dude, like these sorts of discussions kind of just end in a difference of values. I don't think for most people the amount of suffering somebody's going to go through in their life would end up making them probably prefer to not want to exist.
Okay, well, again, it's not necessarily about like if you want. It's not necessarily like it doesn't matter in this case. It doesn't matter what somebody is desiring whenever they're like, it doesn't matter what somebody is like, oh, I want to have a child. This will make me happy. This is a good thing. Like, I think that suffering and whatever, like, I think this is okay. I think this is good. Like, in this case, it doesn't necessarily matter because it's not that, like, by the whole definition of how we set up morals and how ethics are set up and how, the universal value in this universe, how the rules are set up. I'm not saying by any sort of God or any sort of, higher being or whatever, but the rules of how this is set up in order to be sentient, you have to be able to experience pleasure and pain. Like those are the two things that, like, those are the rules of being sentient. If you can't experience either of those two things.
And again, I would argue that the majority of humans in existence would probably get more well-being versus suffering in their lives, and they would feel their existence would be justified.
Okay. Even if they would feel it to be justified, that does not, like, if somebody's like, okay, I think I think the suffering is justified in my life. I think this is okay. I think this is a good thing. Like, that doesn't matter in this case. Like, because I just said, okay, well, I just said that the universal value of all sentient beings is the desire for the absence of pointless and undeserved suffering.
Right, it's universal. It doesn't make it objective. So if somebody like has an interest in
for oneself,
going
by
through,
the way.
Yeah, so if somebody has an interest in going through some suffering to experience the well-beings of life, that's their own personal perspective. And if you can pretty much guarantee that your child will have the same view, what's the issue?
The issue is that it, it is a pretty much a like a lottery game whenever you're having children, because as much as you can say, well, my child could grow up to cure cancer.
How many people have you met that wish they had never existed? Like, it would probably be a very small percentage.
Well, true. I mean, that's true. But again, I'm also like, I'm entertaining what you're saying, not based off of that. This completely disregards my argument, but I'm just entertaining what you're saying just because, like, it like for the well-being of the conversation, right? But anyway, I see where you stand on it. It's not like I still feel like there's a lot of room for us to speak about this, but it's getting late for me, and I just kind of really wanted to see where you stand.
Yeah, sure. If you want to have a full-on debate, I can schedule it sometime.
Yeah, I mean, this was nice. I appreciate your perspective, and Yeah, thanks, chat. By the way, I got a message whenever I hopped in here. I got a message for someone saying, "Good job sucking VG's dick meat. Do it some more." So I was like, okay.
Well, that's the comment
Nice.
section for you.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care, dude. You're doing awesome work. Keep doing it.
Thanks.
Preach the vegan way, bro. It's the new wave.
For sure.
All right. Much
All right.
love, man.
Take care, man.
See ya.
Is this Gigliardo?
Can I live in your closet?
No.
Oh.
All right. That's that then.
You got to react to these points of the video, each lasts 10 to 30 seconds, Spheric the study expert, and the hypocrisy. U2.B/3JTM YAP108 question mark T equals 264 U2.B/3JTM YAP108 question.
Okay, we'll do that in a moment. Thanks for the donation, dude.
Yo, I talked to Frank Yang today at my gym. It was trippy as FK seeing him.
Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy. I've met him before and hung out with him. I don't know why people get like starstruck or anything, but yeah, he's a nice guy. Thanks for the donation, Branson. Let me see these.
I don't think anyone thinks that muscle equals health. However, having some muscles, of course, is associated with longevity.
Muscle absolutely does equal health. So if you're born with more muscle cells, you have a health advantage versus other people. You're protected from diabetes. You're less likely to suffer from clinical sarcopenia when you get older. You're also going to have an easier time actually physically moving around. So you're going to have a greater propensity to actually exercise in the first place. There's also metabolic benefits too. You're less likely to have obesity, shit like that. So no, there are health benefits to having more muscle, period. Regardless of how it's made. Obviously, if you're taking a shit ton of steroids and shit, that's not good for you. But having muscle itself is good for you.
If you look at studies on longevity, those who are the weakest...
Association studies are completely irrelevant, seeing as they are...
Every single study on nutrition and health is associative. This is something Sverige doesn't understand. Even when you're looking at randomized trials, you're looking for associations. So he's probably going to say the stupid thing, correlation doesn't equal causation. Well, it does if the correlations are logically linked and the correlations are strong and consistent and you can weed out any confounding variables.
Anti-scientific. Those kind of studies will say that vegan diets are healthy. You could easily find an association between wearing an umbrella and a reduced risk in brain tumors, as I explained.
Yeah, again, there's no logical link between those two things. So if you saw that in a study, you wouldn't expect it to be causal.
In a different video. I will link you a meta-analysis which will prove that if you work out for more than 40 minutes a week, that you will reduce your lifespan.
Yeah, so he's cherry-picking one study. Pretty sure that's not what the finding actually was. I think this was with weight training. And what's likely going on here is that people who are doing more weight training just have a higher propensity to eat like shitty diets, so like high in red meat. Also take steroids, have unhealthy habits. If you look at something like cardiovascular training, so like running, long distance running, cycling, there's like the more you do, the better. In most research, there isn't an upper limit where you see mortality fall off.
If you want to take association studies,
yeah, so that's stupid.
It is right, otherwise he wouldn't be acting like this. Of course, any kind of cardio, which is anything you do in the gym, anything that increases your heart rate, will stretch out your heart. This has been
Anything that increases your heart rate will be bad. Stretch out your heart. I don't know what he means by that. Being physically inactive will increase your heart rate. So if you exercise, your ability to intake oxygen through your lungs, your ability to pump blood through your body, it all becomes more efficient, and your heart doesn't need to beat as much. So my resting heart rate is always around 60. I think your average person is around 70. And if you're an overweight, inactive person, it's going to be higher than that. It's not uncommon to see resting heart rates in the 75-80 range. So whose heart is under more stress, given that circumstance? Obviously, the person who's sedentary and overweight.
Proven biochemically, scientifically, no associations. It's because of your cardiac output, which increases every time you exercise.
Beats, which is going to last longer, a car sitting in a garage or a car that's just revving at 5,000 RPMs in neutral.
And so is there no
Yeah, a car engine is not a heart, so those are two different fucking things.
between? For example, my McLaren. If I don't ever take it for a drive, it could die out the battery. It's not good. You actually want to take it for a drive. And so just like a car...
Well, you can actually... I don't care. A fucking car is not a fucking heart. It's just a stupid analogy.
You just need to lift weights. And so no, I'm not going to go...
Lifting weights is cardio by every definition of the word.
No, it is anaerobic. So usually when people are talking about cardio, they're talking about aerobic training. So you will get some aerobic benefit from doing weight training, but it's not aerobic specific.
Jesus, this guy is stupid.
That far. I don't think that the heart is made to support people who are 500 or 600 pounds, but certainly can support somebody who goes to the gym 3 times a week and has 20 pounds more muscle than they would have without training.
What about medium muscles? Are you going to live longer? Yeah, maybe a little bit longer for medium muscles.
And so he says if you extrapolate this data, then perhaps medium-sized muscles can help you to live longer. And so why doesn't he start the video with that? Hey, everyone, I want to promote...
This is... Even Greg's response
You just need
is,
to lift...
like, actually
No
stupid.
in between? For example, my McLaren...
God damn it. Wait.
You just need to lift weights. And so no, I'm not going to go...
Lifting weights is cardio by...
Oh, we already looked at that one.
Really train harder than last time.
I went to Greg Duchette's video to check the description to see if he has linked anything that he presented in this video, but there's nothing, which means that this could simply be an article. It really means nothing at all. I can't take it seriously.
Trying to look...
Yeah, Spherage typically does that. He only linked this meta-analysis here this one time, but Spherage will typically claim that whatchamacall? He'll typically claim that there's research and evidence supporting something, then he'll never link it. By the way, if you actually read this paper, 16 studies met eligibility criteria. Muscle strengthening activities were associated with a 10 to 17% lower risk of all-cause mortality, cardiovascular disease, total cancer, diabetes, and lung cancer. No association was found between muscle strengthening activities and risk of some site-specific cancers, J-shaped associations with a maximum risk reduction, approximately 10 to 20% at approximately 30 to 60 minutes of muscle strengthening activities were found for all-cause mortality, CVD. So they actually found a benefit to weight training. It's just that it was a J-shaped curve where the benefit seemed to reduce at a certain point. But that's not what Spherage is claiming. He's saying any amount of exercise is bad for you. So he's literally linking research that disproves his opinion.
Bodybuilders are dying from heart failure.
Correlation does not equal causation. How many times...
It's a joke. This video is a joke.
When people say that, they don't know what they're saying. Like, the proper response is, yeah, there's probably some other confounding variable that's affecting the results. Whatever. Thanks for the donation, dude. Super Saiyan Broccoli donated $2. This is how you destroyed that I'm Supa guy you debated a few minutes ago. Same old generic ass arguments, low lions though, food chain though, cannibalism though.
I am the truth.
Yep. Yeah, that was getting really exhausting just talking to him for any longer. So I had to end it there. Thanks for the donation though, Super Saiyan.
Why is you being big and strong and argument? Wouldn't you be pissed if some skinny runner guy who eats meat says that meat is good for your heart since he can run farther than you?
That is disanalogous because the guy was claiming that he needs meat for protein, for like muscle and tissue rebuilding. So since I'm bigger and stronger than him, it's ridiculous that he'd fucking make that argument. Like, clearly, you can build muscle just fine. If I was saying something like, you can't have good cardiovascular fitness if you eat meat, well, then, yeah, that'd be a perfectly appropriate response if a runner were to say, well, I can run faster and further than you. So clearly you can have good cardiovascular fitness if you eat meat. Thanks for the donation, Raw Vegan.
Ban all income tax.
Well, that would be fun for a while until we can't pay for healthcare anymore. Thanks for the donation, Kid Boo.
Check out this clip where a parent calls the police to report that his 11-year-old daughter's being groomed. Officers end up blaming the child and says that she could be arrested for making child porn.
That sounds brilliant.
Like a hole. Is there a better pop than cream soda?
Pop?
Yeah.
Mm,
No.
I don't know. A nice crispy Sprite could be.
Oh, you know what? I almost bought Sprite. I haven't drank Sprite since I was like a kid. You know, I lied to you.
Yeah, she's in bed now. It's too late now. She's already asleep.
Well, it still happened though, right?
Yeah. I just the whole point. I just wanted you guys to come over and talk to her. I mean, I just want her to realize what this was. I mean, in reality, there's not much you guys probably can do about it, is there?
I mean, she could probably get charged with child porn.
Who, she can? She's 11 years old.
She's creating it, right?
She's 11 years old.
Doesn't matter. She's still making porn.
No, she's not. She's being manipulated by a grown-ass adult on the
Is she
internet.
taking pictures now?
You guys have a nice evening.
Okay.
Thank you for coming. Are you serious? Have a nice evening.
Jesus. Yeah, it's too bad you can't fire those police or, I don't know, have them get into their car and their car just suddenly explode and they slowly burn to death. That's fucked up. Thanks for the donation though, Bendover.
You've got loads of them which are actually performing well. Loads are actually not getting any views at all. 1k views, 200 views. But there's some which have got 400k views. You get your first one that's hit 1 million views. And by our unreasonably reasonable, we're saying, okay, let's make the conversion rate 5 times worse than what it is and say that you need 50k views instead of it's closer to about 10k, but let's say 50k. If you got one which was 1 million, that's 20 sales. That's $5,000 you'd make from just posting this TikTok, making and posting the TikTok. You don't even need to make the content in the sense of you don't need to be the one on camera. Because the beautiful thing of this, which I am surprised more people don't do this, is because you literally use, for example, if you were going to do mine, you use my clips, which already perform well, to sell my product, which already converts.
Alright, I think we're done with this video. He's just lying. The numbers he's claiming you can make through affiliate sales are not remotely realistic. He's just full of shit. Scam. Let's actually see this recipe.
Or you know where to get them. List them in the comments. And yeah, get in touch. I want to cook some more mushrooms. This first method we're going to use is the pressing method. So I'm going to heat up a cast iron pan, a little bit of oil, let the mushroom get used to the pan in the heat. And I'm just going to rest the cast iron on top. So it's really subtle and it just slowly gets used to it. And then I'll start slowly applying a little bit more pressure here and there. Turning the mushroom, checking out, make sure I'm not burning it. You gotta keep the heat on like a medium-high heat. Now it is this technique, the pressing, that helps compress the mushroom into the meaty density texture that we're looking for. I added a splash of water to help create the steam, to create a little bit more heat to help along the cooking process. Now because we're making this into a bleeding steak, I'm only going to cook it so much. I want to get it to the thickness I want, and then I'm going to stop the cooking, put it into a shallow casserole dish like I have here, and we're going to create the marinade. I'll list the full ingredient list in the description, and this is the marinade that we'll be using throughout the whole video. So this is the marinade you want to use. It consists of beetroot powder, red wine, a little bit of soy sauce, some herbs and spices, and Frankie has plenty to say. To get all the ingredients into a bowl, I like to use boiling water to help the spices bloom, enhance their flavor. Whisk a little bit of olive oil in there for fat because mushrooms have no fat and I need that mouthfeel. And then I'm going to take the marinade, a couple scoops, put it into a Ziploc bag, squeeze the air out as best I can, pop it in the refrigerator to let it rest for at least 15, 20, 30 minutes. Now to do both of these methods side by each, this one I'm going to do is the raw method. So adding a raw whole mushroom right to the Ziploc bag, adding the marinade to it, squeezing out the air like we did before. But here you still have to press it. We still have to compress that mushroom. So I'm just going to hand press it as much as I possibly can. It won't stay down as well as I do in the cast iron pan, but it does a pretty good job. And I'm just going to let this marinate for, again, another 15 minutes. Now I had a bunch of smaller pieces, so I'm just going to make steak tips with the same marinade, same process. I'm going to do it raw, chop them all up, pop them into a Ziploc, add some onion, add the marinade. But these ones I'm going to freeze, and we'll save that for a later video to see how they come out frozen. I've actually never frozen any mushrooms. I tend
to a white person impression.
A white person impression? Let's see.
Did you see John Zerka fight today? He just fought like 30 minutes ago in a cage.
No, I'll take a look at that in a second. I'm about to do a white person impression. God damn it. Google search results suck. Whoa, Jesus. Maybe a little too much booty.
When
here.
you stand just 5.
Fuck! What is with these stupid videos? Here we go. This might be... Jeez, those black women sure have big booties. That's my white person impression. Thanks for the donation, non-web. This,
in post-production, so I don't even know, like, that's what I do my voiceover.
this is weird. Let me take a look at the Zerka fight. Yeah, Zerka can't fight. Thanks for that donation though, non-wib. Hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, Prime! Time! Yeah, Prime! Fuck him up!
Any water?
Oh my God. Oh yeah? That's how you
This is super awkward.
All right, break. Bro, come on, rap. Go. 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Dude, he's like twice this guy's size. How the fuck is he even having trouble? Yeah, he doesn't really have any power snap in his punches. He kind of just throws and swings.
Wait. No. Yeah, time.
Yeah, that's not a very good showing. Thanks for the donation, though, non-nigga.
To eat them all right away.
He actually does suck at everything.
While everything's marinating, I'm going to head outside, light the grill.
Frankie's been bugging me. I take this Kong, fill it with peanut butter. There you go.
And I also freeze those Kongs with the peanut butter. It takes her an extra long time. Keeps her busy for a little while. Take out the marinated mushroom steaks. For the raw ones, I'm going to be pressing them and pressing out the extra liquid. Now, there's a lot of liquid. It absorbs all of them. These things are like sponges. So as much as I possibly can, I'm going to squeeze out that liquid. This is the opposite of meat. Meat, you don't want to be squeezing and making it dry. These mushrooms, I do. I want to get the liquid out. Otherwise, they're going to be too mushy, and I need that texture just right. Now for the fun part, a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper on top, both sides, and then bring them out to the grill. Let's get grilling.
Nigga, or you're retarded. L.
So you say. Thanks for the donation, I'm Negra.
I'm going to use the rest of the marinade to make a natural sauce. Just add a little bit of fresh thyme. Unlike animal products, there's no cross-contamination. That sauce is going to be delicious. And I had made some garlic bread butter, which is literally just bread and vegan butter, rolled up frozen into cobalt butter on top of the steaks to flavor and also toast the bread. So we're going to start by slicing the raw one. So this is the one we did not press. Definitely looks medium well. It's not as pink as I would like to see it. Towards the middle it gets more medium looking, a little bit more pink. That's not what I want. I want the entire thing to be a medium rare look. And just to note, this doesn't affect how juicy it is. It's still the same juicy, still delicious flavor. It's just the coloring. I want that pink color. One that I pressed, and this is much pinker. Look at that. It's gorgeous inside. It looks like a medium rare, super juicy, tastes delicious. This is what I'm looking for.
That is pretty crazy that you can do that with mushrooms. Ugh.
This is a cat. But that cat would like those mushrooms. Would you like those mushrooms, Prim Prim? I think you would
I am
eat them.
super happy with these ones. Now, no matter whether you marinate this or not, it is so juicy. The mushrooms are naturally juicy, especially when you press them. They just retain that water, and you can cook the shit out of a mushroom. Honestly, I've done this so many different times. Vacuum seal it. But still, that...
Best vegan steak I've ever had was at restaurant that actually closed down in Toronto. I think it was called Mystery Diner. Or no, Mythology. Yeah, Mythology Diner. They had a really fucking good, I think, seitan steak. But yeah, they closed down. Kind of sucks. Hey, Shilly. Oh. That's your good Prim Prim. It's your good Prim Prim. This is a good cat. You guys don't even understand how good this cat is. It's a really good cat.
The interesting thing that is really clear in these labor fights is so much of it, more than you would think, is really a function of public perception. I mean, through the years, I know, I remember when we had a subway strike in this city, and subway workers really took it. I mean, it was a very difficult situation because it was at a time, people just don't know this, but 10 years ago, there is, relative to now, 15 years ago, relative to now, there was just not a lot of broad-based sympathy for striking workers. The writers' strike of 2008, even within the context of the Writers Guild, there was not a lot of solidarity and unity. And that has changed, and it is it's changing people's decisions, and it has a cascading effect. The other day, Drew Barrymore had announced that she was going to restart her show. This after her, over the summer, not attending an MTV event because she didn't want to cross a picket line and be perceived as promoting stuff when actors weren't going to do it. She announced that she was going to start her show. She got a lot of blowback. And she announced, was it Friday, that she was actually going to stay out. Bill Maher writes, "My decision to return to work was made when it seemed nothing was happening and there was no end in sight to the strike." Now, let's be clear. He said he was doing this. Can we get his original tweet? Because if I remember correctly, he was doing this because of all the people who were being hurt.
Yeah.
And despite the fact that he makes millions and millions of dollars a year for a show, which how many episodes they do? They even do 20 episodes? Not even, right? I mean, take a lot of breaks.
Yeah.
Take a lot of breaks. I mean, if he wanted to really,
He said, here's oh, you got it.
I literally can't stand this feature.
Real time is coming back. Unfortunately, sans writing or writers are writing. Now, somebody made the point back in the day. It's too bad he didn't have his writers working on this because real time is coming back. Unfortunately, sans writing or writers are writing. Anyways, it has been 5 months, and it's time to bring people back to work. So it's been 5 months. Bring them back to work. The writers have important issues. I sympathize, blah, blah, blah. They hope they're addressed to their satisfaction. But they are not the only people with issues, problems, and concerns. Despite some assistance from me, he's got to put that in, much of the staff is struggling mightily. It sounds like your assistance was not enough. We were hopeful this would come to an end after. And
Oh, yeah, you know what? After I trained with Turkey Tom the other day at Pure Muscle Fitness in Burlington. their gym has like gender neutral change rooms. So like women and men change in the same change room. It's really fucking weird. I was like super nervous every time going into the change room because like I'd see girls in there and I'm like, oh fuck, am I in the wrong place? Is the FBI gonna come for me? It's really weird. Looks like Antoine Valant is training out of there right now. Yeah, there's Bumstead. They're a good gym. It's a good gym if you like to use a lot of machines or if you're just going to use like machines and dumbbells. They don't have many squat racks. I think they only have like fucking 2. They do have a weightlifting platform, at least 1. And their benches suck. Like that, they honestly have the worst fucking benches of any commercial gym I've ever used. Which is pretty weird because they have a lot of fucking good machines, but they just did not give a fuck when it came to barbell bench. Oh, look at that. Jeff Nippard is training out of there. Nick Walker looks like he trains there. I don't know if Nick Walker is still training there or not. Ben Pekulski. Oh yeah, I ran into what's his name? That tattooed guy that I always make fun of whenever we watch his videos. This guy. What's his fucking name? He's Johnny Shreve's friend. But I saw him. I didn't say hi or anything. But yeah, I saw him there. I think Drake trains here. Oh, Lane Norton was there too. Weird. A lot of people here.
What's the best gym in Toronto? Commercial, Good Life, Fit for Less, Vive. And BTW Pure Muscle is so fucking expensive for a day pass.
Yeah, it's $40. We actually got lucky. The day pass was half off when we went.
Would you donate to Sperm Bank if you could?
No, I would not. The only reason I would ever do that is if there was like a lot of money involved to make it worth it, but in Canada they don't really pay you.
I once had somewhat of respect for Bill Maher, mainly for criticizing religion as a whole. I still have his documentary called Religulous, which I'll watch from time to time just to keep myself entertained, but now I've lost it since he's too far gone SMH.
Yeah, I used to like Bill Maher too, but he's become basically like Jimmy Dore. So, and it's all boomer humor now. Thanks for the nation though, Ben. But thanks for that donation, super horny gay sex. So, best gym in Toronto would have to be gym I used to train at. It was on the lakeshore. Fortis Fitness. Yeah, so in my opinion, as far as the gyms that I've trained at, Fortis Fitness on right by the lakeshore, that's the best gym in Toronto. So you have a ton of squat racks, bench presses. It's very much focused as a hardcore lifting gym. They have a good selection of machines, but there's a lot of free weights. So I prefer a gym with like a lot of really good free weight implements. over like a ton of machines. I'm not really much of a machine guy. But thanks for the donation, Sausos.
Chweep, 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 chweep.
Thank you for that, Cortez. Appreciate the donation, sir. Trying to find other people that I recognize. You okay, Prim Prim? Oh, Juji was there. So Juji Mufu trained there. Don't know how much this gym is per month. Oh, that's a good cat. I wonder if that guy works as a trainer there. He must. His name is on the tip of my tongue. I know there's S's in his name. He's not a good trainer. It's funny how he works like he works there. That's funny. He's a lot like Shreve, and he like over-explains how to use machines. Oh, hey, I know that guy. I don't like him. He's a fake natty. He used to be a personal trainer at a gym in Scarborough. I think his name's Antoine. Yeah, he was telling everybody he's natural. He's competing in like a bodybuilding show naturally. Then a big bodybuilding dude that I became friends with at the gym told me he hates that motherfucker because he's going around telling everybody he's natural. Then in the change room in front of everybody, he asked him for fucking drugs. Like, such a dickhead. That's funny. I didn't know he worked there. Thank you for that, Cortez. Appreciate the donation. Great spam. Mike Van Wyck. Why did I think there was S's in his name? Yeah, it's Mike Van Wyck. That's what his name is. Yeah, he's not a smart guy. There's a lot of like extremely fit girls who train at this gym. Like the gym was filled with chicks who look like this. Yeah, I didn't really dig the whole vibe of the gym either. It was very influencer-ish. But yeah, there just weren't enough like free weight, good free weight implements. The benches especially were just so awful. Oh. Is that Regan Grimes? They have a lot of shit on their Instagram. All right.
Vskeevs keevs 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 key vski 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 vskeevs keevs 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 key vski.
Well, that is good to know. Thank you for the donation, Cortez. Appreciate it. I'm going to take a pee-pee, and then after I've taken my pee-pee, let's play some Call of Duty. I have a sleepy cat lying on me. Yeah. Ah, fuck. I don't know why that was so hard to move. Oh, it doesn't even work. Great. Okay. Cat's gone. Alright, I'm gonna go pee. And then we'll play some Modern Warfare 2. Don't ask me about Dr. Sebi. It's a stupid question. Oh. Dodo donated $2. Do you think this would... Fuck. Why the fuck does it do this? Dude, that is so annoying. Do you think this was a good idea? Biden got 6 Americans detained in Iran free and brought them home by unfreezing $6 billion of Iranian sanctioned money. Dissent, this just encouraged Iran to keep falsely arresting Americans. Probably not a great deal. Yeah, I don't know if other tactics were employed to put political pressure on Iran, but who knows? I don't know what the options were. There's a video about this. I don't really have to watch it. Like, I don't know. I don't know the whole situation involved. Biden would know more about me than on that issue. Thanks for that donation though, dude.
Why don't you stream as late as you used to, my black Nigerian prince?
Because I'm training like fucking crazy and dieting super hard, and I don't have the energy to stream for like 8 hours. Thanks for that donation, Joe Biden. Red Pill donated $2. Do you think insects should have the same rights as humans, bro? Why not? That's just a stupid fucking question. You know what my opinion is. If chicken and mice should, because their brains are smaller. Thanks for the donation, dude. Red Pill, donate $2. By the way, bro, chickens are vicious dinosaurs. That's great. Don't care. Alright. Let's play Modern Warfare.